up, party people?
Yeah, we are here yet again on this beautiful Sunday.
Yes.
Is it technically night? It's not dark anymore.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Evening,
It's 7:45. It's nighttime.
as light streams through the window behind you.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's 8 p.m. and it's still fucking daylight.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
what
This
should
is-
be night but isn't?
Evening.
Welcome, evening, whatever, good choice. Welcome to this evening's game of D&D, where we play West Haven, a beautiful land that I created from my brain space.
That was the first dangerous part of this adventure.
The scary area. So,
Don't kill us this time.
hey, no promises.
Just
We are
gonna-
joined by several of my greatest friends, and we are playing some massive D&D. Up at the top of what I can see is Mr. Galen, who's playing Mesius.
Hello, this is I.
Him, our favorite short little gnome friend. Below that, we got Mr. Diggy Harris.
What up?
I expect more.
You can't expect greatness all the time, bro.
Mr. Frank Sternberg.
You could never expect greatness from me.
Usually bad decisions or really good bets.
Yeah, or stealing.
Betting. I'm good at the betting.
We also have Morgan at
Hey, you can always expect greatness from me, except in those situations where you can't.
Except for those small situations.
It's an evolving concept.
Yeah.
RJ Hale and Hoochnots.
There's going to be a pile of skulls on Panda's front porch tomorrow.
Let's go.
Oh, okay.
So
IRL.
much shade, which means all of my enemies attack him first now. And I'm not forgetting this time, last but not least, the lovely Charlie Mitchell.
Oh yeah, that was funny as hell.
That was-
Did it, bro.
It's also funny because I'm seeing you're going by order of our VC.
Yeah,
call,
and
but
not
it's
the...
the most random you could possibly remember.
I know. Cause I prefer, yeah, you go.
Hello.
Yeah, he's like from the top.
I have a
Yeah.
I have a secret list of how they're ranked in things, so don't worry about
It's
that.
pretty bad. When
You know,
either-
I'm always a middle child. I'm not surprised I'm in the middle.
Well, and I'm like, why the hell is Charlie last every time then?
Because obviously the less is
I'm
better.
on the
It
ball.
must be.
Literally the most chaotic random spot opposite to each other. I'm like, this is just freaking hilarious.
I'm on the Vista.
Do you go like do?
Kinda. Well, I said below that when I said Kalen, and then Jay just 2 spots above him. So it
he
makes
said
sense.
he said it
Regardless,
order.
let's
Let's go
move it
down.
past it. I need everyone to make some rolls or recap.
You got it.
I literally give you guys a quick rundown. Every time. That is your fault. What is the...
Whoa,
Good
Nice,
job.
nice.
It was really funny because I was like, I'm just gonna see if they notice the -5, and I got a fucking 2, so it's just like way noticeable.
Well, now you have to roll that with advantage for being such an ass.
Hey,
I'll
I got
accept
a
that.
1, so I'm not
I'm still gonna
worried.
beat an 18.
Oh, I got a 9 still. Suck it.
Nice.
Let's go.
Oh, schnots.
All right.
I tried to help you. Sorry, RJ.
No, it's all good. So last
Wait.
week started. Oh,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was gonna ask if this is your first recap with us.
indeed.
It is.
Yay! Okay.
So last week started, we had just escaped the lovely necromancer's pit of a dungeon,
Yes.
and went to go talk to Anduin's lady at the Healing Chapel.
Hopeful thinking.
We'll call it wishful. He's enamored by her. She's not too sure about him.
Yeah.
And she let us know that the potions derived from the silverweed had been completed and took us out back to meet Daggy and Doobie Roo. Which, next thing we know, we've got this massive eating contest going on between the pastry king, Mesius, and Daggy and Doobie Roo.
Good catch.
That was a Freudian
Sorry.
slip, guys.
It's hard. And it was looking good. Mesius was out ahead, but in the end, he wound up projectile vomiting all over these guys.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
And come to find out, Mr. Rome slipped him some shrewies.
Slander.
This really happened.
You can't prove that.
You admitted it.
Yeah, you said
You
it.
still can't prove it.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think if anybody can
nobody
prove
was
it,
else there to hear it, then it didn't really happen.
All right.
So,
I did know about it previously.
because of that, Rome bet an exorbitant amount of money on Daggy and Doobie-Roo. And then turned out and grabbed a zip from them of the lovely Silverweed. So as we marched and waddled our way back to home, we got insanely turfed and slept till about 2 in the afternoon. We went from there to the Information Guild to try and find some more information about Father. And the guy that talks like this and is I'm not sure if he's still
He made the DM roll his eyes.
Oh god, I got you.
Requested that we go into Grandar's laboratory and
that guy.
dispatch a mind flayer that was hanging out in there.
Just chilling.
So the party was like, okay, we'll take care of this for you. Why not? We get up in there and there was a massive wall of fire that summoned, and then this crazy orc just jumped through the fire for no reason other than to kill everybody. And we wound up killing everybody.
Ruining the DM's plans.
Oh my god.
Exceptionally.
We're too quick. We're too
So
quick.
we go into his study, and in the back of the study is a room full of chests. And Rome picked the lock on one of the chests, and as the lock popped open, this dude comes out of nowhere, like stampeding down the hallway. What are you doing?
Alarm spell.
And Rome, being the charismatic ninja that he is, completely flipped the story around on the dude, patted him on the shoulder, and walked him away. Well, as he walked him away, Saphira went in and took the contents of the chest. And Ushnat snagged a little dragon statue off the desk. And we followed the party out, and welcome to West Haven.
That was
That was
beautiful,
good.
RJ.
It still completely baffles me that I managed to castrate a guard who was doing his job about doing his job properly.
Dude, when you roll well, I can't
Yeah.
help it.
It's good
He always
manipulation.
rolls well. Also, I would like to say, per RJ's words, fucking over the DM, we've done this quite a few times. With Sylph, with hopping that river with the carriage. Like, I'm proud of us, guys.
Yes.
We get fairly lucky with shit.
Yes.
And
Like,
then-
knock on wood, he doesn't fuck us up today. Wait, Wood's over here.
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh, I got plenty of ideas to see.
I'm gonna die
Fuck
today,
you.
guys.
Hmm.
But I brought it upon myself.
I'm just imagining the mind flayer. It's like we're talking about him just chilling. So I imagine we just busted in and he's just like in a robe with a martini and the smoke, and he's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing here?"
Brains, like dead, like evil villain.
Yeah. It is. Oh.
We're like, you try to flay our minds, we try to burn the shit out of yours.
And successfully.
I mean, if you guys don't understand what one looks like, that visual image is amazing. Like, if
Yeah.
you've never seen one,
Like
you
a
need
mini
to watch
Cthulhu.
it. Yeah.
Just sitting there with martini. I love it. All right. So y'all fucked up the mind flayer and his pets in Grendar's laboratory. The guard came in, and Rome left with him to go handle that situation. And the rest of you decided to head back downstairs to talk to Ka. Just real quick, so you guys are aware of what items you did grab out of there that Mesius currently has hidden in his bag. You got a circlet of blasting. You got a, oh god, what was it called? Amulet of health.
Can we add these on D&D Beyond?
Well, there's one of each, so yeah, someone add them to keep track of, but they
I'll
should.
add 'em.
They're gonna go out. Yeah.
Yeah, people who should use it. Circle of blasting, the amulet of health, and then what was my last one? And then the gloves of missile snaring.
Maybe write down.
Gloves of missile snaring?
Oh, bro, please give me this amulet of health.
Well, you can figure that out later, because they're in Mises' bag, and if you give them out, they'll be concerned.
Yeah,
You got it, buddy.
I'm holding
All
on
right.
to them, right? Yeah.
it's gonna be good.
You heal everybody. You get health.
It's gonna be good.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys walk back down. You enter the Information Guild main hall. So let's open that up for y'all, Julios. Boom. And you guys see yet again Ka at the desk, who just turns around, looks up as your party comes back down, and goes, taken care of, I assume.
Simply dispatched.
Wonderful. What was the alarm I heard? Did everything go all right?
Everything went fine.
You didn't take anything, did you?
I took an eyeball.
I'm slowly gonna try to.
Would you like it?
Off.
No.
Can't take anything of your property if that's what you want.
You can keep the eyeball, friend.
Are you sure? It's a big eyeball. You could.
No. Just keep the eyeball.
You're not squeamish, are you, Ka? As I push Ushnot's arm forward towards him.
Yeah. Be on your way.
Friends,
Be on your
Sounds
he
way.
is a
good.
man of books. We need information from him. Let's try not to fear him.
Thank you. I will activate the guiding spell. And he flicks, and a beam of light seems to erupt deep out into the back of the library. After the light beam erupts up, he goes, that is where you will find your book.
I love magic.
It is pretty cool, is it not?
Yes.
Well,
All right.
if that's all you
Thank you.
need, you may leave.
I'm gonna head up.
Okay. I'm gonna follow towards the light source of the
Yeah.
book.
Same.
All right, you guys walk back. It's several rows back. You start going back, and it almost turns into almost a maze. But luckily, with the light pointing directly where you should go, it's easy to find it. And as you get back to it, it almost shrinks as you get closer into a single solitary glowing book amongst the shelf.
That looks like the one, yeah?
This must be the book.
Yeah.
I'm not touching this one.
I think
I don't
it's
think you
safe
should
if it's
touch
in
any.
here.
Yeah, but
Uh,
no.
I'll pick up and grab the book.
All right.
Curious about being the lost daughter.
So much like the other books that you touch, they look very ethereal, but once you grab it, it solidifies and weight is held into the book, and you're able to open it up cleanly. And inside is written a vast amount of knowledge.
Incredible. What am I reading?
Incredible.
There's like a paragraph. All right.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna narrate this. Saphira, this is like you reading it out loud. This is what it look. From what you can tell, it looks almost like a journal entry more so than legitimate historical record.
Okay. Guys, I think it's some type of journal. I'll read it to you.
Father is a great eagle that has been known to us since the dawn of time. His true name forgotten in the ether. No one knows quite where he came from, just that he has always been. Once believed to be invincible, a method of his demise came to light. 7 heroes known as the Raven's Nest discovered how to make Father vulnerable. Father had scattered fragments of his essence across the land. As long as they were separated, he could never die. If anyone brought them to him, he would become even more powerful. But by binding his essence onto themselves, the heroes grew powerful as well and were able to face him on an even field. Alas, one of the heroes was of weak heart and fled before the final battle was over. One piece of Father's essence escaped with that hero and has been passed down through a lineage of daughters. The heroes were unable to completely eliminate Father, but did seal his power away with their dying breaths. And so now it is tradition that the kingdom of Westhaven must sacrifice their firstborn child at the gate of the dragon spines in Frostkeep to maintain the seal. Now, many people are unsure where the other fragments of Father's essence is hidden, but it is rumored that the Shadow Guild possesses one.
Did you read something about the first daughter being sacrificed?
Yes. Yes.
Was it the first daughter or the first child?
It is always read as the first child.
Child.
The daughter, the lineage of daughters is where the essence, one of the essences of the father is said to have gone down.
So, all but one of the fragments is missing?
So does this mean we're gonna search out for that one missing piece from the?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, that fragment resides in Saphira.
The one that's missing, yeah.
Yes, it's the other ones, because that's the one that fled, and that was passed down through her lineage.
That makes sense.
The rest of them were used to try and defeat him, but they weren't able to complete the ritual because her forefather or mother fled.
As you guys are discussing, Rome makes his way back after dealing with the guard.
What's going on, guys?
Hello.
See
High five.
I showed them that dagger we made.
We
Talking about ales. Didn't even care anymore. Completely. Hopefully you guys found something good.
So what you missed, we basically at the end of it, it was said that West Haven has to sacrifice their first child at
There we go.
dragon something in the Frostlands.
Did you get that weird convoluted info from that book?
Yes.
Can I see it, please?
Yes.
I'm gonna read and catch up.
The book is on Fantasy Grounds.
I know. That's why I roleplayed into it.
Yeah.
Thanks for breaking the immersion, DM.
I'm awesome.
I'm awesome.
So while they're catching up,
Well, the book claims that there's potential that the Shadow Guild has one of these.
That's
We've already-
city, right? Andrew?
I don't know. I mean, we dealt with the bandits. I don't think we've actually dealt with the Shadow Guild themselves yet.
I feel like we could definitely find out where they are
Do you
here,
think
but
that Kyle would know anything tagging on to any of this?
Well, I'm sure anything that he would know is what's in this book.
yeah, I don't
So-
know if we,
I'm gathering from reading this that our unconscious friend here on the floor is one of these.
Unconscious friend on the floor.
What are you
Who's
talking about?
unconscious?
The tiefling who's laying there on the floor asleep. Did you guys not notice that?
because she cut out.
It was an interesting read.
Alright, I'm gonna stop trying to RP that shit. Yeah, she's not here, so she's the one sleeping on the floor. Jesus Christ.
I'm crying.
Do we believe it's her?
Sophia, wake up! What are you
I do.
doing?
I do believe it's her.
Oh, hey!
So that may mean the
You must
books and the random other things we have found are pieces of those essence. I'm pretty sure we gave one of those to your girlfriend as well.
Correct.
Do you by chance have any sort of heirloom or something that you've ever kept with you for generations by chance? The look.
Are you seeing her? Because she's not on my screen.
Yeah, I see
Oh,
her.
you don't see Mug here?
No, she shows disconnected. That's why I was saying all of that.
Oh no,
No,
she's
just
here.
Frank. Just Frank.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
she's-
break RP, Frank. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Well,
just kidding.
hey, well, according to the stream, she's not here. Because she's not here on mine.
Can you
You
hear
should,
her?
No,
leave
I
and call
can't
Frank
see
back,
her,
Mug.
can't hear her.
Oh,
Wow.
Morgan, you leave it real quick. Come
Yeah,
back.
call Frank back.
That explains why there was confusing matters
Yes,
going on.
she's here. What do you mean
Okay.
she's not here?
Yeah, that's why I was like confused. I'm like, oh, I forgot. Yeah, we're doing the faint thing, but like she had came back and brought up. Kind of
Yeah, no, she was not here on my screen.
Bro, I
All
don't
the joy and fun of
Hey, what's up,
online.
OA? What's up?
It's Obliviously Adventurous, filled with the technical
I-
difficulties.
I mean, Tony in chat's like right now, it's true, she's frozen. So she wasn't
She's back. Do you see her
moving
now?
on mine. So technically my RP was right.
Do you see her now, Frank?
Yes, I see her now.
Okay.
Not West Haven if there's not
It's
technical difficulties.
It's not OA if there's not difficulty.
It's not technical.
Yeah, because Witcher this week was plagued with technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's
Shit,
kind of our grind.
unavoidable, dude.
Okay.
Play.
So
Oof.
Back,
Two-
Back into it.
back
uh,
in Manor.
talking about Saphira being the lineage of the lost daughter.
I believe,
my
if
no-
anything, this means you're the most important part of the puzzle.
But the problem is we don't know how to solve the puzzle.
Well, we
Do
know
I?
that. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, should I feel a connection to the pieces of father?
I don't know. What do you feel from Mesius?
Disdain for his pastry
I meant
consumption?
for the mark.
Hey, what's
Not
up?
what we all
Mesius?
personally feel about him. The
I
mark,
thought we were
lady.
cool.
Yes.
You start to feel as you like reach your hand out to him as the Rome asks this question to almost humor him. You do feel a somewhat of a pull towards Mesius' arm specifically
Okay.
as you turn as well towards Sylph.
Okay, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna smack him in the face first. Just because I'm like, obviously nothing, right?
Whoa, whoa.
Take 1 point of damage.
My
Sorry.
tooth, I bit
And-
my cheek, that's what happened.
Suddenly, my hand goes to his arm and I look up. Interesting. And I go over to Sylph and I like rest my hand on her shoulder. I do feel a little bit of a pull towards them.
I mean, it would make sense. I would
It's
assume
same
that
magic.
book is one of those artifacts, which
I've
is how
never-
he is imbued by that power. It is probably one of the effects of trying to gain power to fight Father.
I've never noticed this before.
If
I guess I
it's-
wasn't looking for it.
Well, another thing too is now we have another person who's been affected by father, so that could have increased that sort of feeling. There's more of its presence here now with Sylph.
When we find pieces of father, we should. I'm not saying I should go all out and touch them like Mesius does, but maybe
Hey,
I
there's nothing
should
wrong with that. I'm fine.
see if I can sense anything around them so we know.
Well, my concern is now we need to get them back.
Yes.
Them as in Mesius and Sylph?
No, we gave them to Edwin's girlfriend.
Oh, right.
The book?
Not my girlfriend.
Are you sure? I think you want
Yeah.
her to be.
Well, yes, I do, but she's not.
I was pretty sure we,
It's a
out
work in
of
progress,
character, I was
okay?
pretty sure we gave her the book after we came back the first time.
We did.
The hood, but just the hood.
The
I
hood.
thought we
Just
did
the
the
hood?
book too when we first met her.
I think you showed it to her. I don't think you gave it to her.
Okay.
Okay, well, Anduin,
Yes,
maybe it's time for you to put your charm on this woman and ask for the hood back.
I believe she'll give it to us either way, but I'm always happy to oblige.
Okay,
We should inquire more about that orb as well.
right.
Since it was something he uses, maybe it can help us too. I'm not really
Um,
good at magics, though.
And what about the journal that we found in the necromancer's lair? Did we look into that at all? No?
And
Do I have it?
I think it's in Rome. Though you put it in a cloth and knocked it into Rome's bag without.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Nobody
right.
wanted to touch it.
Boom.
And then we
Yeah.
showed her when we came here.
Mhm.
And then apparently it's back in my portable hole.
Well, do you want to bring it out? Maybe not here, but maybe I could wave my hands over it a little bit, see if I feel anything.
Maybe we could check it when we get back to the house.
Okay.
let's do that.
But we have to... Is keeping all of these objects together going to cause more issues?
That's what I was going to say.
Like, death is fun sometimes.
The thing is that us three being together already causes issues, and I think that West Haven is sort of a magnet for the unfortunate.
Why are you
Well-
raising your hand?
Ushnots has idea.
What is it?
Just say it.
But I be polite.
You are
Jeez.
Unless you're scalping.
You scalp people.
That is fun.
You know, you crack me up, Ushnats.
Orcs.
Let's see.
So, in the book, it said that they gathered the powers of Father in order to fight him. Does that in turn mean that we should be trying to gather these powers to fight him?
I agree. That's what I was
You
about
weren't
to say.
around when Mesius blew up a phone room. I think we found some of those powers already. They've tried to
At
kill
least
us
a couple.
times.
I agree. I think this is similar to a Terry Hodder situation where when they gather the
The Crowhuxes, yeah.
The Crowhuxes, yes. When they gather them together, it causes more issues, but in the end, it's worth it.
The little man blew up whole throne room?
Whole
The
throne
little
room.
man, also,
Oh, man,
And then
Yeah.
after that,
he sent us into a vortex, and I faced my greatest fear.
Yeah, it was
I
not
was-
good.
You've never seen me distraught, Ushnuts? I was distraught.
It was funny.
oh my.
I might have shed a tear or two.
So it seems like the dangers rise as our power is growing. So
Makes sense.
from the script here, it doesn't seem like any of them died from having these powers, though. The only thing that led to their demise was when they were actually fighting Father.
yeah,
I don't think there's too much of a reason to fear the actual power we gain from these, but more so just making sure our allegiance stays true to the party.
right. I think my biggest fear is not necessarily the artifacts themselves, but the power that is within the three of us that have been touched by him.
I think that if you guys, once we gain more instruments from Father or pieces of him, then you guys specifically will struggle more. And you have to prove that your will is stronger than Father.
Have you met me?
Rome, you can't get any of these gifts.
I'm like, this
No.
seems like a terrible idea.
So, Rome, for once, have some self-control.
Why?
Easier said than done.
Why would
For
I
him, at
want
least.
to?
He's
How is
proved
that
himself
fun?
this far.
You're
Because
talking
I
to the
think
man
that-
that rubbed shit on my cloak the first time I met him.
Oh
And
my
it
God.
still smells like that to this day.
Keep in mind, Rome, I know we're buddies, but Father is a great evil that affects all parts of this area that we live in.
I've seen that.
And I, for one, being, apparently a main key in this, I don't want to go down with him. And so I think that we should be as powerful as possible, which means that you need to keep your hands in your pants.
That also
Makes me
doesn't really
lazy.
play into the self-control thing, but you know what you mean.
Yeah, that just makes me tired. How is that anything productive?
I think once we've reached the subject of
I
masturbation, we should
understand
leave
what-
the library.
Yes, yes.
I wasn't necessarily meaning it that way. I mean,
Is
hands
there-
in his pockets,
Is
glue them in
anybody-
there, don't use them.
I would have
Say
never thought you
pockets,
could
not
have gotten
nasty
any more
ass.
red in the face. Can we go?
Are we?
Rome, I'm gonna tug on you.
Takes a lot to get me red in the face, considering I'm blue.
Impressive.
Purple.
Yes, what's up, little one?
Hey, before we go, do we need to check these magic items to see if they're triggered with anything?
I would assume just the chest would have been. I mean,
I know. We know what happened last time we took something from here that we weren't supposed to.
but we never did. I set off an alarm.
That is true. I'm just seeing a lot of possibilities in my head. I've seen the future. Doesn't look
So,
great.
Yeah,
you
Dr. Strange.
are the magic user. Check them for magic then.
You're right. And I'm gonna check the magic. I'm just gonna
Give me an Arcana roll.
thumb them over real quick. Yes, +4. Sorry, my shit was loading.
So-
I'm a character builder. +5. There we go.
Feel free to say,
17.
nice. I was just gonna say I would hope that my natural perception I could see that he's fumbling with the things, so I would just want to kind of like stone wall in front of him, so that no one can really see him.
With the 17 test, while you can sense great magic coming from these items, you're able to tell that there are no traps on them.
Oh, Rome, you were right. These are fine.
Yeah, if
Just
we
don't
want to
have to
hide them
worry.
easy, we can just throw them in the bag.
I feel good to put them in the bag now.
So I'm going to kind of hide with my cloak as he deposits whatever into the bag.
The shots is stretching between the two shelves, just.
Very
Yeah.
inconspicuous, you 3, 4.
Hey,
Do you want to put yours in here instead of just trying to pick on us?
I'm gonna flare out my bat wings, give them a little while I flick it in there.
Such dramatics.
Have you known me to be anything different in the past 3 days?
We make
Dramatic,
absolutely-
you're a scalper.
We make horrible blending and just we can't blend in.
You people are so weird.
Mesius, you're
I'm
part of
small.
us.
At
You're
least,
small, but you eat more than 2 people.
So are we going back to the house, or are we going to keep discussing like world-ending, exploding, steely things in the middle?
No,
of
I
the
think
whole
we should
place?
go back to the house.
Let's go.
Take a mental image of this.
Are
Wait, we can
checking
take
out
the book with us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are we checking out the book? We
I might as well.
we should check out the book.
We're good. We're good. We can take this. This is ours now.
Technically, we did kill big guy upstairs.
Yes.
And also, I think it wouldn't be very good if we were to leave this here for anybody else to gain information on, because if they know his weakness, that means they also know his strength. Considering there was necromancers right outside of the city, I think it's smart that we keep this to ourselves.
Good. I'd assume that they'd already know all this, though, which would be why they'd
The
be
Information
looking
Guild,
for you.
yes, but considering that they say that the Shadow Guild has a piece of him, I don't trust the city.
I don't trust anybody, but I see your point.
Home.
We go back to the cabin.
Works for me. There's food there. It's been a pretty
Food
long
is
day.
good.
Thank goodness.
All right, you guys decide to leave the library and the Information Guild with your newfound knowledge and items. Walk by, Cod just gives you a nod, knowing nothing.
Eyeball.
Yeah, I leave the eyeball on his desk as I walk out.
Oh my god.
You turn as you walk out to see him just horrendously throwing up into the wastebasket next to his desk.
I made little man puke.
Did you know it would do this, Ushnuts?
No, but it's grand.
And toss it just right outside his door.
I really hope we don't need any more information again.
So, but the thing is, if we do need more information again, we could always say that the eyeball was our payment.
It was a gift.
We already gave him payment, y'all.
You continue walking out of the library and make your way back home. You make your way back home. You guys make it. There's nothing happens on the walk. You hear the hits of the blacksmith's hammers just ring through the day. And as you approach your house, it's about 5:36 in the afternoon. The sun's starting to go down. It's not quite dusk, but it's getting there.
Finally, I can
We're
sit.
home. This is going to be good. We need to take a rest before we head into the Shadow Guild. Yeah.
Yes. The question is, the Shadow Guild, first of all, when we first walked in there were thieves trying to steal our money just to get into the Shadow Guild. So,
Oh,
I know it's a dumb thing to say. Huh?
I said those were just bandits. They were just paying to be on that bridge. They didn't work for
My
the Shadow
point.
Guild.
I know. My point being, not to state the obvious, but we should be a little extra careful of what we say, how we're walking, separating. You know, we don't know what we're looking for exactly. We just know it's there. I'm hoping that my brain and my body and my senses are like a compass, but I'm not expecting it.
Going to pull the journal that Mesius touched out of my backpack, or hole, and open the thing and set it down in front of her and back away a couple feet.
Now, are you talking about the one that Mesius originally touched?
Yes.
Way back. Okay, the Tome of His Children. So as you open it again, the words are written in Abyssal and unable to be read by anyone in the party.
I think hold up.
Do you know Abyssal?
I
Do not. You know Infernal.
no, but do I have comprehend languages is the question. No, I think I got rid of it on a level up. Okay.
I have it, but that means I have to touch it.
It's sitting in one spot.
Okay.
Sophia, do you feel attached to this at all?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, she feels it. Spirit, you do feel a little bit of a pull towards it, but not as much as you thought. As you reach your hand towards it, you almost feel the pull towards Mesius get stronger.
For some reason, I feel like this has more of a remnants of the past of him. When I touched Mesius's arms, it was much stronger. So maybe whatever was in this transferred to him mostly. That poses a dangerous threat to Mesius, though. Hopefully we don't have to kill him.
Well, I mean, does that mean he needs to take the rest of the power?
See, the last time that happened, a throne room blew up.
I
And
understand
we
that,
are
but
renting this house.
if they absorbed these items to use them as weapons, does he need to absorb all of it? Because we got him off of the book pretty quick. He may, as much as I don't want to say this, because throne rooms, and I'm usually the first person to talk about it, but maybe he needs to touch the book.
Mesius,
This is
I'm gonna
not
grab
cool,
his wrist.
guys.
I don't like any of this.
I'm gonna grab his wrist,
Don't
and I'm gonna.
force him. How would that make you any better than them?
I am evil.
So are you.
Then you're no better than them.
Gotta throw that in my face.
Mesius,
They tried to force his gift upon you and you didn't want it. We fought and killed people over that. Now you want to do it to our friend?
I don't want to do it to Mesius. I want to do it so that we can kill him, and then we're all fine.
I don't want to do it, but I want to do it. You scared me sometimes, Winged One.
I should. Mesius, how would you feel about resting your hand on this book?
I can do it. I'm gonna grab my wrist and like pull it slowly back if you let go.
Oh yeah, I let go as soon as he dadded me.
I'm gonna be like, I could do this on my own. I'm not exactly comfortable with this, but prepare to die. And Mesius just reaches his hand out and touches the book.
I'm gonna throw up a shield as he does this.
Ow!
As soon as I hear "prepare to die," Ushnot draws his blade.
Oh, that sucks.
My name is Meningo Ingtoya.
You reach forward and you touch the book, and almost instantly you feel a surge of energy burst through you again as your arm glows with the bright green flame for a quick moment. It only lasts for a quick instant, almost a flash, and it's gone. Once the light fades, the book itself no longer has any writing inside it. It is blank pages, and Saphira, you were able to tell that all pull to this book is gone whatsoever. Mesius, also, if you refresh your page,
wait.
character sheet, you will have a +2 to your Constitution stat.
Ooh.
Nice.
Bro.
Stanky.
I got a 16 con.
Rome,
Buff ass fucking sorcerer.
although I'm upset about the conversation we had before this, I think it worked because I feel no pull to this book anymore. But Mesius, glowing like a Christmas tree, whatever that is.
How do you feel, Mesius?
I feel like I can eat a lot more food.
Oh God, what did we do? What did we do?
I'm glad you're still you, my friend.
I'm gonna look at my arm.
Roman.
Did you retain any of the information from the book?
Did I learn anything from the book?
No, you didn't gain any more knowledge. You just feel a swell of power inside you.
I felt as though Rome was correct. I absorbed the magic in the book, and it has given me some life. I feel vigor in my veins. But the
So it
book
must
seems to be
one of those
seems to be burnt.
artifacts or pieces of him.
Okay, so now we know that you must touch all of get all the power out of there.
Yep.
The question is, with Sylph in the hood, you already feel a pull to the darkness. Are you willing to touch the hood again? Maybe not put it on. Just a little pat.
Didn't we already touch the hood though?
No,
She had the hood entirely on her head.
Okay. Oh, and that's when she was.
we didn't touch it. We used Mage Hand to put it in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As long as I keep it away from my face, I think it'll be fine. And I go to grab it.
There's no hood. We don't have the hood yet.
Yeah, the hood is.
Celeste has it.
Celeste, yeah.
So you think we should? So you think we should go get it again, or do you think that because it was on your head for so long that you already got all the power?
I mean, I honestly don't know. I remember what I did, but I mean, if this is the outcome that Mesius got from the book, I don't see a problem with us trying the same thing with the hood.
And you would kind of be the key to this, Saphira, because you can tell if they still have power.
True.
All right.
Should we make a late night visit or just go first thing in the morning?
Anduin with half of his armor off. Oh, we're leaving again?
Yeah,
we could rest. I mean, it has been a long day.
It's only
Oh
6
God.
p.m.
You guys want to go out about 8? Make a late night visit. Take a long rest.
I'm going to make some breakfast.
At 6
It's
p.m.
5.
I'm hungry for breakfast.
Mesius, this pastry love of yours will be the death of me. That is the arm that you have.
Sorry.
I'm fine with going a little bit late tonight.
Okay. Well,
So the party decides to take a few hours of a break. If you want, you can decide to take a short rest on your character sheet. But after a few hours, you decide it's about time to head out to the Recovery Guild to stop by and see Celeste for the hood. Excuse me. It is 8 o'clock. Night is starting to fall, and the party is leaving your home on the way to the Recovery Guild. Are you guys gonna do anything special on there? Or are you just gonna mob your way there?
I mean,
Yeah.
I think I'll stay a little bit ahead and scout quietly as we're walking.
All right. So y'all make your way to the Recovery Guild, and your favorite friend is waiting there the second you open the door. You guys walk in, and you see Talbin, her mousy little hair and her little spectacles, sitting there, look up real quick at you guys, and go, "Oh, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys are back. You're making so many visits to us recently. I'm so glad.
well,
We
we
just
do enjoy
missed
your
you.
company.
Oh, I enjoy your company so much too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You must be my real friends."
You do know that you now grow this weed here, right?
Oh, yes, 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 yes. I'm sure I'll make very many friends because I grow weed.
Maybe you should start trying it.
We,
I can't smoke my own supply. That's not what you're supposed to do. You can't smoke your own stuff, then you lose the profits.
anyway, we are here to see Celeste actually, although we do enjoy your quickedness in your voice. We must be on our way. We need to see Celeste immediately.
Yes, 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 yes. Certainly. I will show you on our way. You know how to get there. Just right down the stairs, through the door, past the guards, and into the magical, wonderful land of
I'm gonna be walking away as she's talking.
my friends.
She confuses me.
Farewell.
She needs to
Don't think
smoke.
about it too much, Ushnots.
You
I
guys,
don't.
you guys make your way through the Recovery Guild and into the other plane, where, as always, you see Celeste inside the church, tending to the altar and other things.
I think we all look up at Anduin.
Excuse me, Celeste.
Oh, yes. Hello. How may I help you, Sir Anduin?
I'm sorry, your eyes are stunning.
Oh, thank you.
We need to take a look at that hood that we gave you earlier.
Father's hood, yes.
Yes, that's the same one.
I've.
Oh, how rude of me. How are you?
Oh, I'm wonderful. Thank you.
Good. Very glad to
Like
hear.
brushes her hair out her ear, off her shoulders. Yes, I'm wonderful. I hope you're doing well yourself, sir. And she goes,
I am.
grabs the hood. It's like, I have it wrapped up in this cloak, but would you like it back? It is still. I'm not sure if it has any magic in it left, but I would still be very cautious about it.
Yes, thank you. That's kind of the fear we have ourselves, which is why we'd like to examine it further.
Certainly. I don't know too much about Father or his powers, but please be careful with it. She hands it to you.
Thank you, miss.
For anything bad to happen, and she kind of traces your face slightly.
I assure you that I will remain alive.
I'm right behind Anduin, but I'm so grossed out by all this PDA. I'm just like, can I just see the hood, please? Please.
I'm just gonna like keep staring at her as I like pass it to Syl.
Saphira's
They're just lost in each other's goofy face eyes as Sylph is holding onto the hood.
Saphira's gonna like shield her eyes with her wings and look at Sylph.
I start to unwrap the hood with anticipation because I'm both excited and very terrified to see what this bestows. Do I feel anything as I unwrap it but not quite touch it directly?
You feel a connection to it, and Saphira, you feel a very slight inkling of magic connected to this hood left.
We should not touch this thing here. Still, I'm
Celeste,
concerned.
would it be okay if we took the hood again?
Yeah, certainly. She's barely paying attention, and she's just clearly checking out Anduin.
Okay. Anduin, darling, look, I'm heading out.
I'm sorry,
Stay as
what?
long as you need to. I'm
Oh,
heading
we're
out.
leaving.
We're
Oh,
gonna
we're
Yes,
leaving.
sir.
for just a minute.
Okay.
You can stay. We'll wait outside.
You hear Muzius.
I scuttle out of the building very hastily.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Anduin, are you leaving?
It seems I must go. But I would love the chance to talk to you more.
Anytime, please. I would love your visits.
Do the doors open in or out?
Oh.
Out? Okay, so as I walk out, I close the doors and just lean against them.
Please tell me I'm not trapped in there.
No, it's only Anduin and Celeste.
Okay.
You just got
I got my boys back. Don't worry.
I've been really trying.
Andrew,
You have to go to point. He's like,
Oh my gosh.
back is like,
you can definitely hear Muzius cackling from the other side of the door.
What seems to be wrong, Anduin?
Nothing. I travel with quite the group of people, as you can probably tell.
Yes, they seem to be very full of life.
So I would love some advice on healing. I know you do a great deal of that. I was wondering if you had any advice that I could use to further my abilities.
On healing?
Yes.
Oh.
She can heal your soul.
No, we have. It was. So, did you hear a voice, Anduin?
I don't know. It was weird. I think I did, but it's probably my friends.
We practice very strong healing. Yes, in fact, I am, if you could consider, an expert at such things. But Anduin, you are so very strong and very powerful healer yourself. I'm not sure if there is very much I could actually do for you.
Well, thank you. Beautiful, smart, and kind. That is quite the package.
Thank you. You make me blush.
Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time, and I must return to my friends.
You could stay as long as you'd like.
Of course. I'll be back. Don't you worry.
Counting the seconds.
Perfect. A day that goes by without seeing you would not be one worth living. And I kiss her hand, and then I walk away. Mo's dying right now. I walk to the door, and Ushnats is leading, so I just like try to be all suave and just fucking hit the door. Oh, damn it. Something's the door's stuck.
Yo, why you gotta call me out like that?
Oh my god.
Hello, friends.
Oh,
Something blocking the door?
No.
Just your love for Celeste, you know, the little sexual tension.
Oh, okay.
It barricaded the door for you.
I, for some reason, don't believe that. I think you guys might be right, though. I think she kind of likes me.
I would
Yeah.
surprise
It's the deep, dark side of you. She likes the mystery.
Ah, right.
Y'all fuckers get out are constantly teasing Anduin, and you make it back home in your possession now. What the fuck are y'all gonna do with it now?
I'm just laughing at Charlie's comment.
yeah.
Lord Jesus.
Yes.
Oh, high fives, everybody. That was awesome.
So you're holding the hood out at arm's length now, back
Holy shit.
and nothing just from touching it seems to be doing anything, but it makes sense to think that by a
Did you just read Charlie's comment?
It has to be it.
he's gaining his powers. He looks like they have to wear the hood.
God damn it, I did this.
y'all,
That's fucking priceless.
Don't kill the orc.
shut up, y'all. It's a comment. So I'm sorry. You say
You have to wear the hood if you want to do the power
I
thing.
feel that, or like
You feel this.
okay, y'all. I feel like I'm being drawn to put this hood back Yeah.
Did you just do it?
No.
No, did you not pull it down on her head?
No, I pulled my sword.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
the
just shoot
sword.
the
Okay.
I was like,
Every time these guys try and get more powerful, I'm just standing in the corner. All I've heard is these powers cause shit to explode.
That's pretty much all
I'm
I
like-
told him.
Son of a bitch. I'm ready for it.
Who's not exactly ready? What
Sylph?
you
Ushnots, I think that maybe you should hold Sylph's arms behind her back. Maybe we could rope her a little bit. Sylph, just as a protection for you and us.
I don't know. Mesius came out of the experience
Yes,
fine.
but remember the
But-
last time we had to fight her until we knocked her out.
Yeah,
That's
Mesius
true.
wasn't possessed.
That's true.
I'm not willing to make chances. So yeah, tie me up, use my whip, whatever you need to do, just keep me bound, and then someone else put this over my head.
I'm going to take off all her weapons off of her while somebody else is tying her up.
She might go by to take off all the weapons and tie Sylph up. You guys feel she's pretty well bound, almost like Shibari status, and ready to go.
Okay. Alright. Do it. Do it.
I guess I'll do the honors since no one wants to touch it, right?
Right, I need to be
Mage hand?
Mage
Yes.
hand. The glowing purple hand that comes out of my hand. It's like 2 hands, like 3 hands. Okay, here we go.
You take your hand, the glowing mage hand drops the hood onto Sylph's head, and much like when Mesius's hand flashed in a bright green light, Sylph's entire head is engulfed again in a very bright green fire. But for only 1 second, the flash then instantly dissipates, and Sylph, you have now a +2 to your intelligence score.
Ooh.
But besides that, there's no sign of possession after the flame disappears.
Sylph, how are you feeling?
I'm okay, y'all. I'm alright.
Okay, let's get that hood off of you. I don't feel anything from it anymore, do you?
Not from it specifically, but I feel a little bit smarter.
Well, that's good.
Why is a raven like a writing desk?
I'm just gonna start untying her.
I'm not skilled in riddles per se.
I don't get it.
I feel like
I don't either.
gaining more knowledge from fathers.
That's good.
I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to say myself.
I'm so sorry.
My God, Sophia, are you drinking?
Yes.
Yes.
You notice several empty mead bottles that have been thrown to the floor behind you in the house.
Listen, guys, I can handle a lot. But this,
Another
Alright.
mead bottle fills the room.
I see you're handling Father's magic news well.
well, all my life I've tried to not be evil and come to find that my destiny is to release the greatest evil in the world. It's a hard pill to swallow.
What kind of crazy people are you?
Quite.
Hey, you're the one who jumped through fire.
You're the one who scalped.
That's nothing.
I mean,
I mean,
I would not have done that.
Me either.
Me,
It
you're
does-
the one who just
Rhoda
throws
spider.
fire at flame souls.
It only burns little bit.
much to kill anything and everything you say. So I mean, take that with what you will.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, to sleep and then the Shadow Guild.
Absolutely.
That sounds.
Sleep.
All right. The party decides that sleep is what is about. So you all decide to go to sleep, and you're actually able to have a good night's sleep this time. Sylph and Mesius, last time you tried to sleep, your night was plagued with rough dreams and nightmares, but today you are gifted with a more serene and peaceful sleep. Everyone wakes up in the early morning, about 7 o'clock. The light has started to come out. What is your plan for the day, friends? Everyone starts to awaken.
How did everybody sleep?
Better. Much better.
Good.
Yes. The last time I had contact with Father's magic, I had terrible nightmares, just like the void. So,
Me too.
did you
Me
sleep?
too, baby.
sleep well last night?
I did actually. The nightmares went away.
Hmm.
Not surprised. I have to admit, I was a little bit nervous.
Me too. But it
Must
seems
have
as though
been.
this magic is wieldable in our favor. So I think we're on the right track.
Yes, I agree.
I
was
think
about to
this is a
say-
good sign.
Yeah, a good sign. I think that the nightmares had to do with the fact that you didn't take all of the power.
Yes.
That calling to get the rest of it must have been causing that.
Could have had to do with all the taint in the air, that one time. Father's taint.
So we got some
It's gonna be a
items.
pretty bad smell.
What kind of items did we end up getting?
Yes.
Oh,
What did we steal?
You have the circlet of blasting, the amulet of health, and the oh my god, what did I call it? What was the last one?
Something missile.
Oh,
oh
the
yeah. Gloves of missile snaring, right?
missile snaring gloves.
I pull what I got out of the bag.
These look interesting.
Do I know what these are? Do I know
Yeah.
what they can do?
Yes, they're relatively they're not common magical items, but they're well known magical items. Nothing necessarily super special. So Mesius, you're able to tell through your knowledge, especially with Grandar, exactly what these items are.
Gotcha. Well, I got quite a few. Looks like we got 3 things in total here, Anduin. We got the amulet of health here, the gloves of ensnaring, ensnaring,
Of missile snaring.
missile snaring. That sounds pretty tight. And the circlet of
Blasting.
blasting.
I see. Well, this amulet looks quite nice. I will allow everyone to have their first pick, though.
Are these on D&D Beyond?
Yep.
These items are on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
How do we go about this, folks?
That circuit of blasting, I do quite like scorching things.
I'd say whatever the cleric wants, give him.
True.
He does keep
Thank
us alive.
I mean, it's good to be noticed. Thank you.
It's good to be. I think Celeste noticed you pretty well last night.
Anduin, you deserve it.
And that barmaid.
You have saved us many times, more times I care to count. I want you alive at all costs.
Thank you.
Of course.
So everyone is okay with me having this amulet.
Of course.
Thank you.
Do you even know what it does?
Yes, I've actually studied. I've actually learned about it through my studies. It really helps with one's concentration, which will very much aid my spells in battle in order to aid you guys.
Just have to make sure he keeps that off around the barmaid.
Right.
Anyway, what's up with these gloves?
That you want them. I mean, if I was planning on looking into town and getting maybe a new whip sometime soon, but I mean that's only if I don't get this missiles of snaring. Otherwise,
Gloves of missile snaring.
gloves.
It's not a weapon, it's not.
But what it
Gloves of missile snaring pretty much function like the monk's ability to catch missiles. You roll a d10 and then subtract it from the damage, and if it's 0, you catch it.
Oh, never mind. I'll just get a whip. It's fine.
Get both.
I can get both.
It's
I
up
mean,
to
if
the
no
party.
one else wants it, I will take it. I am the fighter, but
I'm not afraid of getting shot. You could use these.
They can't see you to shoot you.
That's my point. I'm fucking magical ninja.
You're a fucking gnome. You're not a magical ninja.
But you mean to say it's fun-sized?
No, I'm pretty sure I said it the way I meant it.
Ushnots, does anything seem interesting to you?
yeah. Oceanos, I think the gloves should either go to you or me. I feel like we're gonna be at the front of the fight almost all the time, so it'd be best for us to catch anything to try to get past it. Sure.
If no one wants, I take.
Yeah, you go right ahead.
All right. So
Okay.
We'll go to Jay, the circle blast to Kira, and then the gloves of missile snaring go to Ushnots.
Ushnots.
I get to let things on fire.
All right, friends.
Will those be added to our character sheet?
No, you go to manage equipment. Actually, I can just do it for you real quick on that one. But you can just go to equipment, manage equipment, and then add it. But I'm DM, so I can make that happen. All right. What are you guys doing now?
All right.
You handle your items.
We don't have any tight, clean schedule. I'm gonna go up to Rome, ask for some gold to go out and shop for said new whip.
Sounds like you want to go to the blacksmith.
Yeah, if you're heading over to the blacksmith, we could probably all head over. I'm sure everyone needs a refresh of equipment.
All right.
Sounds like a lovely idea.
A little field trip.
Hey,
shall
those of us that didn't get anything, maybe perhaps.
Correct. I can't lie to you guys. The last fight we had, not the mind flayer, the dungeon itself, I was very worried. So I think it would do good for all of us to have a little extra.
A little extra protection.
Would it be smart for me to get armor? No, didn't think so.
No.
Casters can't have armor and still cast spells.
Lit.
Unless you are a specific type that can do it. Like I think a hexblade, a paladin, and a cleric are the only ones that can.
Cool. That's okay.
I don't want
I'm
armor.
resistant to fire.
All right, you guys are gonna make your way to the blacksmith's guild.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys make your way towards the blacksmith's guild. As you get farther into the district, it being the district that you're actually already a part of with your house, the sound of hammers banging across the entire area can easily be heard. The smell of the furnace and the smoke fills the air, and almost a pleasant, warm scent. Until you make your way to the very back, the very largest building. Just like the other guild halls, a very large white marble stone building, but out of the top, a huge just plume of black smoke erupts from it, knowing that the furnaces are in full swing.
This has to be the place.
That is the one.
I think it is. And I'm gonna walk towards what I assume is the blacksmith.
You guys, you enter the door, you walk in, and you see a counter. At this counter is a very short, stout dwarf, just sitting there, saying to count out pieces of scrap metal and arrange them into certain orders. Very focused on his work. He does not notice you guys come in.
Excuse me.
Oi! Ah, yes, hello! What can I do for you?
So, don't mean to bother you, but I have my party here, and we're looking for some new weapons.
You're looking for some weapons? Ah, that may be a bit of a problem.
Why is that?
We're a little overdrawn right now. We've got a big thing with the Shadow and Bounty Guild, pushing out a whole bunch of weapons. We're running low on the materials.
Is there anything else? Is there any way we can help? Maybe we can get you some for our weapons.
I myself, no, but you can go talk to Ironbeard, and he may have something for you to do. He is the leader of the blacksmith. He's in charge of all the nitty-gritty little pieces. I just count the scrap metal.
All right. And where do you find him?
Oh, you'll hear him before you see him. He's way in the back. He's the tallest dwarf you'll ever find, standing at a tall 4.4 inches. I mean feet. 4 feet, 4 inches.
The smoke's getting to you.
I should probably get some fresh air at one point. But you'll find him here as the Silverbeard. Very loud.
Alright, thank you so much.
Have a good day. And then he goes straight back to doing scrap metal.
Alright.
Upon being told to listen for him, you are able to hear almost a rhythmic "Huh! Huh! Huh!" that is in time with another, just shortly afterwards, a large knock of metal on metal coming from the back corner.
Seems as though this is the way, yeah?
It must be.
Apparently.
4'4" and a silver beard.
You come closer to the loud yells, the almost key eyes, and the clanking of metal, and you see a dwarf standing there, bent over the back furnace, over towards Museus is on your map now. He is considerably tall for what you would consider for a dwarf.
Is he taller than me?
Yes.
Fuck.
He towers of a solid foot over Museus. This is like 3 something. The dude's
Yeah.
4 middle. So yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Aye. What can I do for you?
Are you Silverbeard?
No, I not be Silverbeard. I'm Ironbeard.
Ironbeard. Ironbeard. Excuse me. We are in the market for some weapons, and we were directed to come see you.
Well, we're sold out right now. All of our materials are going to the Bounty Guild and the Shadow Guild.
Right. Now, if we supplied you with some material, would you be able to make us some weapons?
Maybe. It depends on if you'd be willing to do some work for it.
I'm sure we'd be willing. What's the word?
Well, there is a very mystical, very powerful ore that I've always wanted to work with. It's said to make some of the most powerful weapons available. But it be all the way over on a volcanic island outside of Sayal, deep into the water.
Sounds like fun.
If you're willing to go there and grab it for us, you can bring it and we will make you some special items custom made to alter with whatever we have left.
To order?
Aye!
I look over at the rest of our party like,
Sounds like an adventure to me.
But I warn ya, I'd bet me own puckered butthole that you won't make it far into the island if you don't know how to deal with a little bit of fire.
I do love fire.
we got that section handled.
Ah, grand.
But I'd thank you for the warning. Deeply appreciate it. We'll be on our way and we'll be back with what you need.
Now, don't forget, if you're going to do this, it's very important. The mineral I am specifically looking for is a blue ore. If it is not blue, there is no deal.
Copy that.
Aye. If you go to the docks, I'll send word for them. They'll take you straight to the island if you feel yourself brave enough.
Do you have mining tools?
Aye. Look over at the table, and he gestures to a table just behind you a little bit. You should be able to find a pickaxe or 2 in there.
Perfect.
I'm gonna go grab some, put them in the hole.
Ironbeard, I assure you that we will return with what you need.
I think I should clarify my portable hole. not
Do
theirs.
little dwarf man, do you have small piece of stone so I know what look for?
Ah, sadly not. We've not had this mineral for many years. The lava has been too hot for us to be able to go and collect the items we need.
Luckily,
Outsourced it to you. See?
luckily we do have someone with us who quite enjoys fire flame.
You do look like you're not very distant from fire or flames. Sorry for that weird sentence, friends.
You're good.
The fumes are getting to my head.
We're used to it.
You must
It's
be
usually
trying-
us.
Shall we?
Yes.
I'll be waiting. I shall have the docks ready for you.
We shall.
And he bids you do as he turns and just gets right back onto his women. Ha!
Farewell, Ironbeard.
Yeah! And you guys turn to leave. Are you gonna go straight to the docks?
I am down with
Oh.
going
Yes,
straight to
sir.
the docks.
Are there any other vendors here, or is it just the main blacksmith guy?
Looking in, you saw that all of the forges were very busy going in. You would say probably assume that most of the forges as of now are busy filling these orders.
Right.
Everyone seems to be very stressed and struggling to keep up with the massive amount of weapons and armor needed to be built.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep along with the group.
All right, you guys make your way to the docks, and you come out to the dock. There is a small boat, not like a rowboat, but a skipper. Skipper.
Skipper.
Yeah,
Pontoon boat?
yeah, it's like a mid-sized boat. A mid-sized boat that is sitting there, and as you approach, you can see a smallish dwarf chilling there, just waving his hands. Hey, order here! Order here!
This must be our man.
You guys are quick.
Yes, we have messaging stones. They're very easy to get things across the air, very quick. Are you the ones gathering the mineral?
Yes,
Yeah.
Ironbeard sent us.
Lovely.
Hey,
So,
being perfectly honest, sir, can you give me the details of what we're getting ourselves into?
I.
We have no idea.
So you see that isle over there, and he points out, and you see a very large volcano in the distance, not exploding, but you do see an active lava stream coming from the side of the volcano. That is where you be heading. Now I know it looks a little scary out here, but don't worry. You get closer, there's some places where you can step. The mirror is back towards the middle, at the very base of the volcano. Just be warned. There are a few things that may be there, besides just the natural earth that will want to kill you.
We're quite used to that.
Like, perhaps?
To be a
What
well.
kind of things? Since
Yes,
we're so
be
quick to
more
ignore that.
specific.
There's small lava imps almost, and these fiery snake creatures.
Interesting.
I'm gonna just grab a stick that's on shore, just a long stick that I find on the shore. If I can.
You're on a dock that's walking out into the water, so there's not really any sticks out
Can
here.
I go run and grab like a?
Style's very industrialized-esque area, so all the area around it isn't necessarily a beach. It's more stone docking into wood.
So no sticks that I can find.
No random sticks around, no.
Well, I'm gonna be completely and utterly useless. I do a lot of fire. And we all know how that turned out, guys.
True.
You'll be quite all right. You have your pew pew missile thing that you can do.
I do the pew pews. Is there anything else we should prepare before leaving? We are leaving a bit hastily.
If you've got your pickaxe and you're ready to possibly fight and die, that's all you need.
Always.
You
Always fight.
Don't like this deal.
Haha, y'all be fine. I can see it in your eyes. You're a strong group.
How many people have you said that to?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Oh,
I assure you will be the last.
I respectfully decline that question.
What
Will
about
you
that?
be going on?
Yes.
Yeah, let's just do it.
He hurries you on and then kicks you off the shore really quickly. Aye, good luck. I'm never seeing them again.
In a way, you did answer your question.
I heard that.
It doesn't matter. You're gonna die anyway.
While we're on the boat, I'm gonna look at the rest of the party and I'm gonna say, so the Shadow Guild is making a lot of weapons.
Yes, they are.
How do you guys feel about that?
I mean, it's questionable. They did say they were filling out an order for some other part. I can't remember. Does anyone else recall?
Some
Shadow Guild and some other, the Bounty Guild, I believe it was.
Guild.
I'm just completely confused how quickly you took to rowing.
Yeah, well, I mean, someone's got to do it, and I'm always willing to help.
I'm very impressed.
Oh, thank
You
you.
have a very
Appreciate
clean
it.
motion. It works quite well.
Yeah, we're flying.
I'm happy it's
I'll work out.
I made motion sickness.
Work out, sexy man. I know it.
Trademark.
Oh, Celeste knows it too.
Eh.
He's bulking up for the next encounter.
Oh.
Just quickly flick off some sweat.
Guys, make your way commenting on Anduin's varying sexiness as he moves the boat forward until you finally arrive to a blackened sand beach at this foot of volcano. Just upon reaching this area, you are buffeted by massive amounts of heat just coming at you, and you already feel a little exhausted. Anyone that doesn't have any resistance to fire, you don't have a point of exhaustion, but you definitely feel tired. And as you step off onto the beach, we are going to take a 5-minute break to refresh our drinks, and we'll be right fucking back, friends. 5 minutes.
Oh, I truly hope, since there was no anything that they were picking up Avengers in the background, because it was the scene where they get the Soul Stone, so that like dramatic music
Oh, yeah.
was totally playing through your whole monologue. It was the best shit ever.
Oh, and I was wait, what?
Like-
when we were talking, when me and Celeste were talking?
And in Avengers Endgame, when they do that whole like dramatic music.
No,
piece,
yeah.
like, that was playing on the TV in the background while he was giving his monologue.
Oh,
So that's how I was hearing it with that music. It was amazing.
Epic, epic.
I hope the stream picked it up.
All
All right, guys.
right,
We'll see you in
guys soon.
5.
Make a note.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
We're back.
Guess who's back?
Violence.
God, if they were just zoned out into the quiet, come back to the screaming, like people just fell out of their damn chairs.
That's what we do best, man.
So you know we're back.
That's just fucked up.
Exactly. All right. So we ended with you guys. We took our break with you guys walking back onto the blackened beach with this massive heat wave just buffeting you guys. As you approach a little bit farther in, you see a field of lava, of hardened lava, filled with different rivers and pools, just flooding down from the top of this volcano. As you look farther and farther, you're able to see at the very end several ore that look like they must be the ones you were looking for. But unfortunately, to get there seems to be quite difficult, as the rivers of lava and somewhat loose, not quite hardened lava flood and pool in front of you.
Can I fly over it?
If you want.
I start to levitate.
I'm gonna fly.
Yeah.
You're gonna fly? Alright, Severa, move yourself how you want to fly.
Oh Lord, I don't like the way you said that.
I want you, if you're gonna do something, friends, I want you to do it on the map. And tell me
It's
what
happening.
you're doing to do it.
As soon as my map cooperates, it will happen. Hold on. It's working. We're doing it. I'm gonna.
If you're going towards the ore, you should take a pickaxe.
Somebody want to give me a pickaxe?
I'll float to her with Mage Hand. I grab it and I go, here.
Thanks, man. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna stop here, right above it.
All
Nope. On the other side.
Alright. Saphira pulls up into the sky and then flies quickly up closer towards the ore, holding to the side, holding towards the left edge of the area, and nothing seems to happen.
Does only one person need to harvest all these things, or do multiple people need to go in?
You just need to harvest it.
Well,
You just need to harvest it. It's however you interpret that.
This is
You're
we're
Figure
not.
out and fail or succeed.
We're not in combat. I have fire resistance. Should I keep going? Party?
Saphira,
I'm gonna
This is
scream
gonna
to
hurt.
them. Do the.
Keep going.
Okay. I might burn.
Do you need any assistance?
Aren't you resistant to
Let's
fire?
see. I am, but still. Before you come by, Sylph, let me make sure that I'm okay. Nothing's gonna spray in my face or anything like that.
I appreciate that. I'm not resistant to fire.
We're really just gonna let her. We have another pickaxe.
I'm gonna reach over to Rome.
Well, I'm going.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw my sword then and go rage when I draw my sword.
Alright.
How far can you jump?
I can move 40 feet.
My question before we do this is, do I have to follow the 30 feet rule if we're not in combat?
No.
No? So I can go as long as I want?
And a solid the way that a lot of strength is rolled is literally your number for strength modifier. So for Ushnath, it would be 19 feet is how far you can jump.
Okay.
Okay, good to know.
Well, I'm gonna just go this way.
Yep.
Here's where it gets a little spooky ooky. I'm flying across.
All right, Ushnaths. As you walk over a mound of lava,
I walk around it.
You walk around it. As you walk near the mound of lava, it starts to bubble. I need you to make a dexterity save.
Oh, fuck me.
What's the
What?
range? What's the range on that?
Anything around it, so within the 5 feet around it.
Okay, because I was also thinking I was waiting to hit here and go across this rock. So I don't know if you want to involve me in that.
I will
Because I'd be moving the same time he was.
make a dexterity 14 save for me.
Nope. Close. No cigar.
13, nope. So you are going to take 2d6.
15.
15. So, Rome, you were able to dodge out of the way of the burst of lava. Ushnots, it catches you across your back. But since you're raged, you only take 5 damage.
Okay.
Ushnots, you good?
Oh, it tingles.
And actually, Saphira, you flew over a mound as well. I need you to make a dexterity save throw
I'm gonna back up.
of 14.
I was about to say.
Can I be playing around with? So I'm levitating. Can I be playing around with?
Before my dex modifier, I literally got 14.
All right. you're fine.
Nice.
So as you fly over the mound, you're able to dodge to the side just in time to miss the lava spout coming up at you.
Liddy.
Am I able to get any velocity if I flick my whip behind me and I'm levitating? Am I able to push myself forward with the air?
As you flick your whip, it doesn't move you very much at all. It kind of cancels yourself out as the pressure from the hot air pushes you back.
What about the ore?
As you touch the ore to the ground, it starts to smolder, not
Nope.
quite catching fire, but burning at the edges.
I uncast it. Nope, I'm out. I can't move.
Should I just grab it? Mine it?
Or so you can try to mine it. Is that what
Yeah.
you want to do? Give me a strength check.
I was afraid of
Ooh.
that.
I have to find my strength before. Oh, yikes. Okay.
Yep, I'm right there with you.
Strength check of 20.
Ooh.
All right,
That's
yeah, it's all you,
literally
buddy.
impossible for me.
All you, buddy.
I literally cannot do that.
You can get a nat 20.
No,
Yeah.
I can't. I have a -1.
Nat 20 is
No, not 20. Yeah.
success.
Okay.
Not automatic success. It's the best possible thing.
D&D Juju's.
Ooh.
D&D Juju's.
Lordy Jesus, everybody pray for me while I do this.
Okay.
I got a 10.
I was like, she didn't scream, so we're.
Yeah.
Saphir, you plunge down out of the sky and just bring the pickaxe onto the ore, but as it hits a hard edge and just shing, falls past it without thinking off anything. No damage been done to the ore. You can tell this is a very hard metal or a mineral.
Can I try to burn the mineral?
You can try.
You-
It literally is in a lava field, so I don't know how well fire is going to do about it.
That's what I was wondering. If I acid splash it, then it could burn the blue thing.
Yeah, but then are you degrading the mineral itself if you're throwing acid on it?
What if I freeze it out? Freeze and then pickaxe it.
I say just let Ushnats get there.
We can't really be having the conversation, so.
All right.
Okay, guys.
I almost
Freeze it.
pitched in until I went.
Okay.
Sophia,
Okay.
what's up?
Y'all, it's not mining, so I'm gonna try to freeze the area around it. And then try to mine it, but we'll see how that goes. You know? Yeah, so I'm gonna use my chromatic orb. Can I do that on a thing?
Yeah,
Hold up.
You can, yeah, you'll RP it. Just instead of rolling for attack, just roll me an Arcana.
Okay. Arcana. I'm good with that.
Actually, because your attack is higher, I'll let you use your attack spell.
Thank you.
Your charisma is your spellcasting modifier, so
Oh, I do have good charisma.
use your attack modifier for that.
Okay. 18.
18. You blow your cold orb onto the mineral, and it seems that it has become colder and might be more brittle, but you're not 100% sure. It just
Can I do another strength check and try to axe it again?
go for it. Roll with advantage.
Yeah, I got a 14.
Yep, no, neither of those were 20.
Wait, advantage, that's not +4, it's a 20, right? Fuck, I always do this.
Roll again.
Do it.
Yeah, no. 19.
Nope.
Oh,
Ah,
19.
so
Tell
close.
that the
Yeah.
ice made the mineral more brittle and easier to hit, but it is just still too hard for you to be able to pick through with by yourself.
Y'all, I'm gonna need you guys over here. Can I fly one of you over here? You guys want me to do that?
I don't know if you can lift me.
If you can get Ushnots.
You need a athletics to jump over, correct?
Yes.
So I'm gonna try and jump over the river in front of me.
Feet standard without having to make a roll.
Okay, so I can clear that easily.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna jump here. And then I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna jump here. And does that lava more powerful?
I need you to make a Constitution save as you jump over that last river onto the not quite solid lava. I need it 14 again.
Oh,
Oh.
somebody's got some burnt tootsies.
Oh.
Ow.
Land. Oh, hey, good roll for you. As you land on the other side of the river, the lava that you land on seems to be not 100% solid, and your foot sinks into it quickly. You're
Ah.
relatively fast, but you still take slight burning damage.
Okay. I don't know why that rolled. I'm glad it didn't actually count it. And then
Move all the way there, all the way to the end. As you walk to the end, I need you to make me 2 more Constitution saves.
Shit, dog.
there's one,
Save the first one with 21,
and I don't save for the second.
and second one you take another 2d6 fire damage for 8 for another 4 damage in Ushnots.
Ushnots.
Resistance.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah.
It's a little hot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little toasty.
Thank God you're here, friend.
So the orc needs, or the dwarf needs the blue,
The middle
But
one, yes.
but there is a purple and a green one there as well.
Yeah, but we should get the blue.
No,
Blue.
correct.
Should take them all.
I'm asking DM.
Sorry.
Like there is 3 different ores here, or are they all technically the blue ore?
They are different ores.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit the blue one first.
All right, roll me a strength check, taking the pickaxe from Saphira's hands, with advantage since it's currently ice.
Which is probably a good thing.
No.
13 for the first one,
With advantage, though.
Yeah, no.
plus 4. Are you doing your athletics? Or are you doing a pure strength check? You to hit.
I okay to hit.
Yeah, because you're essentially making a melee attack with this. So what's
So that would technically be the save side, correct? Not just the base strength. That's
No,
doing-
you're making an attack action. So whatever weapon.
plus 7 for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still, the
So-
second one, as you hit into it, you almost hit that perfect angle, but it just slightly glances off. It feels as though you may have weakened the mineral overall, but you didn't quite break off what you needed.
No.
Roll for it again. Give me one more. You got advantage. Roll again. 16
Come on, you can do it.
now, by the way, because of the chunk.
Hmm?
It's like an ore. The more you hit it,
Oh, I rolled a 13 on my screen, but it didn't fucking count.
13, 7 is 20. That's going to smash. Oh, even if it was the AC after last bit. So you bring it down into the center, and you just hear a very sickening as the mineral starts to break away and fall apart
Oh,
and break free from the floor.
I catch it before it hits the lava.
Super tasty. It sags you down a little bit, but you're able to readjust and hold it quite easily once you get your stance ready.
Okay.
Do you have it?
I do. Do you think did that completely wipe the ore out, or is there still more there?
There seems to be a little bit more, but it's all really what's left into the lava. You could try and get more, but it seems to be very difficult to get anything else.
Okay, so I'm gonna hand the chunk over to Saphira. Here, hold this for me, please. I'm
Oof.
gonna see what else we can forage here, and I'm gonna hit the purple crystal in front of me.
All right. Roll me another strength check or attack.
While he
Attack
does
roll?
this, can I fly back?
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can fly back while he does that. You can just move your character.
Okay.
Anduin, do you
17.
have
17.
any enemies nearby?
And
Fair
when
enough.
you're able, you sense presences. You can tell that something is nearby, but nothing necessarily violent as of yet. And as for Ushnats, you swing that axe or the pickaxe into the ore, and this ore is much easier, almost what you could consider a soft metal or a soft mineral, as you just kind of cleave through it easily, and it falls down to the side.
And pardon the wind chimes. I'm gonna move to green and give you one more.
One more. Give me another one.
Oh, come on, drag and go.
Saphira,
Sorry,
we're in the bag.
19.
Yeah.
Alright. Saphira drops off the ore into the bag,
That's so petty.
successfully collected by Rome, and the 19 Ushnat swings that pickaxe one more time and just kind of chunks through it, ripping off the final piece of ore. And as that last piece of ore falls away from the mountainside and into Ushnat's arms, a silence overtakes the volcano for just a moment, and then a much larger, much stronger growl and rumble starts to build from the ground. As this happens, several of the other geysers and areas around start to erupt as you see creatures emerge from underneath
Oh,
the lava.
Holy shit.
Oh, y'all, we need to
They're
get
all the
out
way
of
over
here.
there.
Everybody get ready. Stay back.
Do I have a backpack on my character?
You have a backpack on your character. Everyone comes with a
Okay.
hat.
So I see this happen. I quickly stuff both of those crystals into my bag and then draw my sword.
Their heaviness drops your movement by 5 feet.
Okay.
And then I need everyone to roll initiative. These monsters are pissed.
God damn.
I gotta say, I very much admire the Pokemon name for one of the enemies.
Yes! I was like, someone get that one.
Very much admire that.
Ushnats with a 19.
I got 14. Pyro
13.
I'll take a 12.
14 for Saphira. 12 for Anduin.
I got
18.
Rome gets an 18. You and your +9 to initiative.
Ah,
3 plus what? 3 plus 3, so 6.
It cracks me up because Ushnats has a +1, but he has advantage on initiative.
He does have advantage on initiative.
So I was like, you have a +1, I have a +9, and you can still beat me with your +1.
Oh, no,
I
he
didn't
doesn't.
even roll with advantage.
He was like, I'm not getting better than that.
I mean,
And then Nesius, what'd you roll? A 13. All right.
yeah. Yeah, no.
All right. So Rome is 18, Saphira 14,
Yeah, we all
Ushnat
rolled well. Wow.
19,
not me.
Oh no.
I rolled 6.
Ushnat's 19,
Yeah.
Rome 18, Saphira
Oh, there's 3 of
14,
them below you,
Nesius
though.
13, Anduin 12, and Silk 6. Alrighty. So we're gonna start at the top of this initiative. The monsters break free from the earth as Ushnats cleaves out the last mineral. And Little Hottie, which freaking one are you?
Burning pea.
Over in the corner, sees this orc that is taking their land and taking their minerals, and he is going to cast heat metal on the orc's sword.
Oh, that's fucked up.
So Ushnats, you are holding your sword. I need you to make a Constitution save of 10. You're just automatically taking 2d6.
No.
Nope. Alrighty then. So you either drop your weapon or now have disadvantage on all attacks made with it.
I'm gonna keep a hold of my weapon.
Alright. And you take 11, but I gotta subtract that down because it's actually only 5.
When he wasn't joking about pea.
Yeah, he's gonna kill me. I pissed him off yesterday. He's gonna kill me.
So the little hottie imp just kind of bursts from one of the mounds and turns towards the barbarian and just like at him, to which you see Ushnat's sword glow bright red and burn in his hands. He keeps the grip, but you can tell his hands are burning. and he has been hurt. Onto Spicy Gremlin. Spicy Gremlin is going to walk forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Through the lava?
Just through the lava. He don't give two shits about the lava.
Not even slightly.
He is literally a creature of lava. And he is going to cast Heat Metal on Anduin, the giant tank of metal armor.
That is me, sucker. So what do I have to do?
You are wearing the armor and can't remove it, so you now just have disadvantage on pretty much every saving throw you do.
On my saving throws? Copy that.
Boop. Until the Heat Metal spell is done, and you take 7 damage.
Copy
Heat
that.
metal or concentration spell for them.
It is a concentration spell, yes.
So make sure when you hit them. when you hit them.
Alright, so Spicy Gremlin just runs forward, bursting through the lava, snapping its jaws and shoving its hands towards Anduin. Anduin's white metal armor glows white hot as it starts to roast him from the inside.
Ah!
Ushnats, it is your turn now.
All right. I'm gonna take about 2 steps forward.
Alright, give me a Constitution roll. Constitution roll.
Nice roll.
Super pass, you're fine.
Okay. And
22 passes as fuck.
I'm going to attack Mr. Magmar.
With disadvantage.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bro's got 58 health.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, his health gets stupid. Like, the farther up he gets in levels, Barbarian's health gets nuts.
Okay, so
They have a D12, I think, is there.
disadvantage. That's a 7.
Are you going to be able to hit Magmar? Oh!
Yes. Nope. The nat 20 got dropped. I still hit for 14.
Hit 14 for Magmar, correct? Yes.
Yes.
Alright, Magmar. What is your AC? AC, nope! You swing forward and it just barely misses by the edge of his tail as he whips it out of the way. And this tall snake man hybrid of fire and lava just...
Okay.
You have another attack, I think.
I do. But I also need to remember the fact that I get a +2 to my attack rolls because I'm raging.
Is it to attack rolls or to damage? 21 hits as fuck.
Sweet. So 2d6.
2d6.
Oh, come on. Sorry, Fantasy Grounds loves me.
Always.
I told you.
Level 6.
And a d10, so that's 11, so 17 damage to Magmar.
17 damage to Magmar. I don't think it counted. I think because your weapon I made it doesn't count as a magical, that should be doing full damage to it. Alright, I need you to now take 2d6 fire damage. As you hit him and your sword digs deep into Magmar, the lava almost bursts from his skin, enveloping your body in hot, flaming
fuck,
cuts.
bro.
And you're going to take, not 7, but 3 damage. And is that your turn, sir? Done 2 hits. I think you could have a bonus action.
Yeah, give me... Sorry, I'm having to look at her D&D Beyond.
I think your only bonus actions are rage and 2 weapon fight.
Yeah, pretty sure you're correct there.
Alrighty, on to.
Can I do a bonus action as just a dodge?
No, dodge is an action.
Full action, copy.
Unless you're a rogue, then you have that as an ability for your cunning action. Regardless, Rome, it is your turn.
I don't know, I'm trying to see if I can kill myself today.
Always a fun guess.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Shit, it's gonna hurt no matter what. Alright. So I'm gonna kind of give myself 2 dex rolls here while I do this. But I'm gonna straight run my ass over all these. Get to here and Thunder Wave at 3rd level.
All right, you're able to use the stepping stones to jump across relatively easily. And you're gonna do your thunder wave.
I thought you were gonna make me make dex throws for both those.
You went for the stones. You specifically chose the stones. I put them there as if you guys are smart enough to use them and make your life easier.
Oh, see,
Very smart.
I assumed jumping over lava was a strength and going over stones was the dex. For next time, though, you can't change that rule right now.
No. Yeah, no. If you use the stones, you're safe.
All right. This music actually has me all tense. They
You
actually
got
have
there.
to make a con 12.
Con 12.
So it's
for,
a 15-foot cube. So hitting Burning Rash
and Spicy. All right, Burning Rash, con save. Nat 1.
I'm okay with that.
So yeah, he definitely is gonna take that full shit, and then Spicy is going to roll a 19.
Spicy's a bitch.
Yeah, Spicy is a bitch.
So Nat 1 boy has to go back 10 feet.
Okay, so Nat 1 boy
Nat 1 boy.
push back,
Nat 1 boy.
and Spicy Gremlin still takes half damage. So roll damage.
14.
On 1, 2, 3. Rough roll.
Yeah.
So Burning Rash takes a full 14, and then Spicy Gremlin takes 7. So you rush through, jumping nimbly over those stones, and then just as you land, clapping those hands together and erupting a sonic wave across the field. Spicy Gremlin kind of sinks into the lava as it happens, but Burning Rash is just buffeted back by the loud sonic boom, and he's flown back towards the lava. Anything else for you, sir?
Yep, I'm going to step this way, so I'm assuming I'm taking at least one attack of opportunity.
From Spicy Gremlin, yes please.
Oh, playing reckless.
Yeah, he's getting risky with it.
He's gotten cocky since he hasn't died in a bit.
16.
Does not actually hit. I have an 18.
Oh,
I need to update Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, I'll take your AC, please. But yes,
It's
16
updated on D&D Beyond.
It is on D&D Beyond. Yes, I can double check. That says 18 right here. So he misses. He comes for you, and as you run, he just swipes, but barely misses the bottom of your boot as you run quickly past him.
And this is where it hurts. It's a con save, right?
For what?
I'm going to use my bonus action and Misty Step to here.
Are you still on any of the lava?
I mean,
You're on the last one.
There's a tiny little line here, but I don't believe so. I'd be on the lava.
You think you'd still be on it? Gave me a con save of 14.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
I
landed,
wouldn't-
I can't.
I'd have to land in a tiny little corner and so 14.
14 con save.
Why is this like that space epic music
It's
right now in my head?
Star Wars, yeah.
I was trying to not use the name.
Hey, what's up, Scaling?
14 con.
14 con. Do it, Rome.
Oh god.
You got this.
I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
He does have that. So you were able to, you missed your step, and you just land. Your foot starts to sink in, but you're able to readjust yourself onto the solid rock behind it.
And that's me.
And that's you. All right, on to Saphira.
Sick. Okay, I am going to finish my D&D Beyond cooperate. I'm going to use my chromatic orb, like always, with my robes of power at a level 4 with cold.
With cold? On who?
Yeah. Oh, spicy gremlin.
On Spicy Gremlin? All right.
Question mark on the end of that. Yeah, spicy gremlin. Let's go.
What
So
level are
that,
you doing
I
it
believe is
4.
4th.
at? At 4? All right.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, I'm waiting for things to load.
I don't like the way you kind of smile.
68. I don't either. I know
No,
every
just
time he
do it.
does that,
Just
he's
do
like,
it.
fuck. Okay, so I got a 20.
You got a 20?
Total?
Hits
Yeah.
your butt. Like super
Sick,
hit.
dude.
Super hits.
Okay, and then that is 68
All right.
plus 1d4. He's smiling, so it's gonna do
Yeah, I was
nothing.
about to say,
I'm smiling. You'll see why I'm smiling. Just do it. It's a good thing for you. This is a good smile for you. I promise.
Okay.
Just roll damage.
4, 8,
Oh,
Yeah.
5, 8. Holy fuck. 6,
31.
2. That's 6 rolls, right?
33.
And then I have
Yeah.
another for my robes of power. Oh, you fucking kidding? I got a 4.
33, 37. So you unleash just this orb of cold energy and you hit it for 37 points of damage, but you realize that as it hits it, it actually just completely freezes the spicy gremlin solid as you actually deal 74 points of damage to this spicy little gremlin boy, because he is vulnerable to the cold and he is also really fucking dead.
Get wrecked.
Holy fucking shit!
Nice.
Y'all saw that, right?
Spicy gremlin just solidly frozen, almost immediately disintegrates and evaporates into a puddle of nothingness on the hot lava floor.
Oh my god, y'all, I'm an elbow Anduin. Yo, did you see that?
It was a good shot.
Are you good,
Thanks, guys.
Sophia?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
On Nemesius.
You just see like looks at and watches this amazing thing happen. He's like, "Hey, I want to do that too." And he steps out from behind Anduin. And I'm gonna twin spell Chromatic Orb at Burning Pea, Pirate Pimp, level 3.
Johnny P, Pirate Pimp. Also, Anduin, you feel the heat metal on your body start to go away as your
Whoa.
armor cools back down. Roll me those attacks, Kalen, for
Okay,
Pirate
so
Pimp and
for-
Burning Pea.
Pirate.
For Pirate Pimp, 12?
Yeah. Shit roll. One more time.
Better roll.
I don't think I
Both
was
hit.
Yay!
Both hit. He's got an
Nice.
11. He's got an 11 AC.
Oh my god. Okay. Dope. That's level
Their
3.
heat metal was the worst part they had. That was their biggest thing.
That's 5d8. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, that's why I was smiling, because you said level 4, and it's like, that was overkill.
28.
I didn't know, bro. I was
28. 28 to both of them. So you're
Do you
gonna
want for that for both, or is there 2 separate attacks?
no. There's a twin spell, so that's making one
Okay.
twice. So I'd count it that way. Yeah, you do 56 damage to both of these monsters.
shit.
So you have an awareness. They have 22 health total.
So I killed him anyway.
So they're quite dead.
Shit.
Would you like me to describe it, or would you like to?
Set the tail, my friend.
So seeing Saphira just obliterate this gremlin with her cold orb, you decide that's probably the way to do it. And so you twin spell orbs out to the other 2 gremlins that you see, and just the same way they smack into it, and those gremlins become quick icy statues, only to disintegrate and evaporate into nothingness on the hot lava floor. On to Anduin.
Well, I was much more worried than I am now. Or less worried, is what I meant to say. Okay, I am going to just take a few steps up. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20 on the edge there between the little lake.
Alright.
Nice. And I am going to cast Command at 2nd level on Burning Rash and Magmar. And I'm going to say, stop where you stand, and I use Grovel.
Yeah.
Alright, what do I have to roll for that?
Wisdom 15.
Wisdom 15 on Burning Rash and Magmar, you said, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright, Burning Rash.
Ooh, 2 of them? God damn.
Wisdom. Yep, that's his ability. Wisdom 8 for Burning Rash. Oh, wait. No, he does not have it. Okay. So Burning Rash at it, and then Magmar. Wisdom. These are like the one monsters in a long time I haven't given advantage against it. 13!
Let's go.
Fucker! So, they are. It wasn't a whole person, it was suggestion?
Command, yeah.
Command. So you command them to grovel.
Ooh.
And these snake hybrids turn and just almost feel forced to bow down to you. Are you going to be doing anything else, sir?
That is it for me.
All right. now. Oh, there's something I really need to know real quick. Perfect. All right. So on to Burning Rash. He turns to you and he feels compelled, but he's unable to understand the words that you said to him, as he does not speak your language and is not required to listen to what he does not understand. And he's going to slither forward 5, 10, 15, 20, getting right up on the Anduin.
Ooh.
And he is going to attack you. One with his spear, one with his tail. Alright, he's going to attack you with his spear. Just charging forward. And,
Spear?
damn, he got a 9. So, I guess he kind of does. And his spear just clinks off the side of your armor as his tail whips around. Does 20 hit? 20 doesn't hit. It's 21 now! Adjust that on your player character sheet, please. And as his tail whips around to try and trip you, you're able to just pick your foot up and dodge it swiftly. He is unable to hit or deal damage to you. But he is close up on you and wants you to know that he is not threatened. On to Sylph.
Okay. I'm so far behind here.
You're done there. You can go there, it's the same distance.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. I'll go right there.
Alright, move your hand. Boop.
Over there unless I'm not affected by that.
Not at the moment, no. No.
I
You
thought
can't
said
hit him
it
from
was
here.
within 5 feet range.
Yeah, when it went off the first time. So that was when it was exploding.
Okay. Alright, well, that's as far as I can get up there, and I'm going to use. Oh, actually, I am close enough.
Yeah, you're straight up close enough.
So, I'm going to. I don't have my sticky notes. On my hip.
You got your static blade or your normal attack. You also have your blood curse.
I know my static blade. I'm just gonna whip for a static blade, and I'm going to use not
Your fighting spirit
my fighting spirit.
for
Yeah.
advantage. All right, roll with advantage on the hit.
11 plus 6. That would be 17. Did that hit?
17 to hit for yes.
Oh, sweet.
17 will hit Burning Rash.
Sweet. So then it's 4.
You're doing static blade.
Yeah.
Static blade is 1d4 plus 5 plus for you now is 3d8.
3d8. Okay, that's
1d4 plus 5 plus 3d8.
7. 7, 4, 11, 12, 18 damage total.
18 damage total.
Yes.
So you slam into the Burning Rash. And you hit him with 18 damage total. Are you going to move him? You actually have to move him to the damage happen.
Yeah, right. I'll move to the east, 1 square to the east.
He moves 1 square to the east. He gets pulled over closer to Sylph. He gets pushed away from Sylph on the other side of Anduin, deep into the river. He just seems to be swimming in the river of lava, not paying any mind to it whatsoever.
That's disturbing.
Alright, and that should be your movement, turn, and attack. So, you good?
So, yeah.
Alright, on to Magmar. Magmar facing the Ushnots, the Scorned, right in front of him, is going to turn and strike him with his spear. For a garbage roll of 13. God, every time I want to kill you guys, it's like, no. And then his tail comes around for a 17! Surprise, he misses again! Yay!
You say
All
you
right.
want to kill your friends, but you don't.
Alright, so Magmar turns to try and attack Ushnots, but he's just unable to get those hits as Ushnots dances around on the lava. Up to Little Hottie. Little Hottie is keeping that fire contained on the Ushnots' sword, so he's gonna go ahead and say fuck it. He's gonna hit that heat metal. He's gonna reactivate it. You're gonna take 2d6, and I need you to make a con save or drop your weapon. So it's, oh wait, it's not 2d6, it's 2d8. I'm sorry. It's a good thing I didn't roll that anyways. Okay, so Ushnats takes 3 damage. And then you made an 8. All right, drop her disadvantage.
I'll stay with the disadvantage.
All right. And that is his whole turn. He's going to move a little bit farther this way to kind of get away. Ushnats, it is on to you.
Okay. Mr. Magmar. Fuck that. Round 2. Oh,
Oh, bro.
I know, right?
That's not a round 2.
Garbage.
Well,
Yeah, no. I got one more. Yeah, no. Yeah,
You swing at this salamander and you are just unable. The burning sword in your hands just makes you unable to get that good grip and that good angle, and you're just swinging wildly and blindly at this point. No contact is made. Anything else?
no.
As Ushnats does his swing, you hear an eruption occur back towards where the Mesius and Saphira, and another salamander
Rude.
pops up right in front of them.
Ew.
He's larger.
the goddamn name, yeah.
There, he's not larger anymore.
Okay.
It must be cold outside.
Alright, let me roll his initiative real quick. Boom. Perfect. Alright. So he bursts out. Rome, it is your turn now.
Alright, so I'm gonna step away from lava, move this way, do a cute little ninja slide, and I'm gonna put my hand on the back of his leg and cure wounds.
Alright.
I'm trying to get to my special.
As many times as Ushnats has taken damage, he's only at 23.
I know.
But he's gotten hurt like 8 or 9 times.
Yeah.
He's raging.
So I'm gonna do
Jesus.
cure wounds at 3, so it's 3d8.
3d8.
Oh,
2 1.
You take-
2 1.
Oh,
thank you, sir.
bro.
2 1.
I appreciate the renewed vigor.
And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna give him inspiration.
Alright, perfect. And that was
Breathe,
an 8 flat
my
for the heal,
friend.
right?
Calm yourself and we have this.
Alright, plus 1. So
1d8.
What? Alright. So, Rome, you've won. You do that cool little ninja slide, just grazing your hand across the back of Ushnats' boots, curing him of some of his wounds. And then your kind words give him the energy to hopefully do better next time. Saphira, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna step over here and turn, and I am going to Chromatic Orb 3rd level cold against Red Rocket and Lil Holly twin spelled.
20.
Lil Hottie.
Alright.
Hey.
Alright. Roll me for Red Rocket first.
Shit. I got a 9.
Plus what? Plus 7?
No, like I got a 9
Oh.
total.
So 2.
Okay, so yeah, that's not gonna hit him. No, that doesn't hit Red Rocket. Roll for Little Hottie.
Okay, but for Lil Hottie, I got a 19.
That hit.
Hey.
Super hit.
Okay, so that is 5d8.
Jesus. So much.
5 plus 4
9.
plus 1 plus 7
He's dead.
Yeah.
plus
He's
3.
dead.
20.
He said.
Well, now she's doing 40 damage. He has 22 health.
Reg.
That's all double.
All right, are you gonna describe it, or you want me to keep it going?
Yeah. Okay, so realizing how fucking badass this spell is, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, my orb has never been this powerful, right? So I'm gonna try to hit them both, but I got a little too cocky, so I don't hit Red Rocket, the one that just popped up in front of me. And so I put all of my effort into Lil Hottie, and I'm like, Lil Hottie, you're a little natty. And then I freeze him, and he shatters.
He just shatters and evaporates into the wind. Ushnats, as Little Hottie dies, you can feel your blade lose its extreme temperature and is no longer hot to the touch. On to
Thank
me.
you, winged one.
Right.
Cause
I can move past the lava without getting fucked down, right?
If you jump over, if you
Like where the full red rocket came out. Like I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yes, around that. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk towards the edge.
And
And
although I think you just walked right by him
Oh.
that way.
I walked through this one here, yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be an opportunity attack if you go that way.
Okay.
Did Red Rocket already attack?
No.
No, he's at
That
bottom of
should
the
be
Go for a
order.
reaction.
Because neither one of them have engaged in combat, it shouldn't be an attack of opportunity.
I can still use the reaction.
Yeah, because it's just a reaction ability for when someone leaves your range of attack.
I'll move up slightly.
Just move up a little. See, that's all I needed. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
I could be mean and I could just take your first moves.
That's true, you could.
Very true.
I'm gonna follow it up with, you know what it is.
Twin spell cold.
Chromio. So
Are you
Chromio.
I'm doing second level this time though. 'Cause
Are you just doing one? The one?
Twin spelling it.
Twin spell? Alright.
Yeah. for both.
I'm assuming to Red Rocket and to
The
Burning
one
Rash.
closest, yeah. the closest
Yeah.
one.
Alright, roll.
First one, 7.
22 hits.
Ooh,
20
Yeah.
hits.
Nice. 48.
Yep. Alright, 20, so 40 damage to both of them. Alright.
Shit on him.
So you fling out your chromatic orb 2 ways, you cross those arms, just boom. And as it rockets out, Burning Rash and Red Rocket are smacked with these orbs of frost, and insane amounts of just chill just covers their body as what seemed to have been moving lava hardens as they slow, and you can tell Burning Rash his light is dimming, his fire is cooling, and he is not quite there. Red Rocket coming in strong is now much weaker, but still standing tall. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
And do it!
I am going to use my bonus. Oh no, shit. Okay, I'm just going to raise my hand towards Magmar and say, "You cannot outrun the light," and I'm gonna cast first level Guiding Bolt.
Alright.
Damn.
Dude, Guiding Bolt is just cursed.
Damn.
The curse of the guiding bolt in our effect.
Alright, Guiding Bolt 10's not gonna hit it, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. It's not your fault. And then I'll use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Alright. So you cast your Guiding Bolt, flings out and just barely misses Magmar, almost barreling into Ushnats. Although he's able to dodge out of the way just in time to miss it. And as you see your failure, you come back within yourself and cast Sanctuary and just present yourself in front of Sylph and the rest, hoping to hold off Burning Rash. And it worked, because Burning Rash is going to stare right at you and make a Wisdom save. It's not, no, 11 did make it, yeah. So he picks a spear up to stab into your armor. But the flame of fight inside him has cooled. And he just calms, unable to really comprehend why he himself stopped. On to Sylph!
Alright. I'm gonna move south about 4 spaces from here.
South?
And,
Alright.
Yeah, and 5 feet to the east so that I am facing, who's that?
Red Rocket.
Red Rocket.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do my static blade again.
Static Blade roll to hit. 10 plus
Plus 6.
Is it 6 or 7?
6.
Plus 6. Alright, 10 plus 6. That is going to be 16. 16 hits!
Okay. Sweet.
Nice.
Let's go.
Sweet. Sweet. Can you do 2 bleeds with my?
Oh, which? Oh, I don't have it up
Oh, I
here.
don't have.
I'm going to, since we're mid-combat, take a break right now. Dude, Dakota, fuck everyone with that. None of us knew how to play, really. Like, everyone here is a new player other than me. And this is 8 months, 9 months of life. Like, no judgment, no hatred, no anything. Fuck the people that laugh at you, dude. Come play with us.
Right?
We love you, brother. That's
We're
why we're
always happy
here.
to have friends.
That is
Yeah,
why we're
100%.
here.
I've literally been doing this for less than 6 months and have found a whole new love for something that I never knew was possible.
Dude, and you're amazing. You especially. We watched you come out of your shell from nothing to you are now like all over everywhere. You're boisterous. You're out there. You're happy. Like
And
you
it's so
now
much
go
more
out
fun.
and have a confidence on you, and it's fucking amazing.
It's
I
really
love it,
fun.
dude. RJ, you're amazing. Thank you
And
very much for all of your support that you give us
Yeah, man.
every day.
And dude, I bet you if you just want to dip your toe in the water just for like one game or something, I'm sure it could cost a lot of EPM.
Oh, we're down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I
Yeah.
started in December with the Lusty Valkyrie. Was my first D&D RP. I'd done RP before, just like a couple games, and if you look back on those streams or you look back in those podcasts, I fucked up every episode.
All of
And-
us since day
Still does.
one,
Oh,
November.
It took me
We've
9
been
months
doing this
to
and-
learn that
yeah.
a D10, the 0 meant 10. 9 months.
That was
You-
rough.
That was rough, but you get there, and I
It was
look forward to this
today
every
when I
week.
learned.
Right? Same.
All right.
But yeah,
Anyway,
sorry
so,
to break that.
no
but,
worries.
Like that was.
We were
important
doing math,
to
so
me.
it was a perfect time. Sylph did 23 damage to Red Rocket, so she whips out, just cracks him across the chest with her static blade as a sonic boom just erupts from his cavity, and he is injured, and you can see lava-like or blood-like lava just oozing from a almost crater-like hole in his chest. And he looks back up, fire in his eyes and angry. He only has eyes for Sylph as he rushes forward and stabs at her with the spear. Y'all are your perverted people. 14 misses Sylph. Awesome.
It's like the
So-
bearded devil over again.
Start using your own dice.
Oh my god.
Start using your
9.
own dice.
Guys, what the fuck?
Bro.
I
Hey.
can't hit you!
At least my command didn't work.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
start using
that's
your
not
physical dice. Or,
Ah!
honestly, D&D Beyond is actually has
No.
really nice.
I will do it on fantasy grounds because I'm DMing and I can't fudge it that way, ever.
Well then, Fantasy Grounds wants us to win, so...
So Red Rocket rushes forward, anger in his eyes, apparently too angry to be able to see straight, and just stabs to the side, barely missing Sylph, and turning around for that tail to crack across her face, but she ducks underneath it, taunting it the whole time. Magmar! He's going to do the same thing and hope it does something different. He's going to attack Ushnaz yet again.
Isn't that the definition of insanity?
23! 23! I hit him! I hit something!
She's raging.
Of all the people to hit.
I know.
Alright, one second. Let me just roll my second attack, Ushnaz. Both my attacks hit!
Yes.
I told you he was gonna kill me tonight. Like that's
Ushnaz, I need you to make a... Oh, there's not a save. No, I need you to make a... there is no save. Okay, perfect. So, you get stabbed. The Magmar rushes forward with his spear and throws out 2d6 plus 4 fire damage with his spear, as well as an extra. Oops, I don't know why they have it. Another 1d6. I don't know why it's doing that. Doing 1d6. So 10, 14 total. Half.
7.
You're gonna take 7 from the spear damage, as that just sinks deep into your side. And his tail whips around and grabs you around your feet, pulling you to the ground. You're going to take 21 and a half is 10 more damage, and you are now grappled.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be a
That's like
strength
a-
save?
It would normally, but this is an automatic grapple, and then you save to escape.
Okay.
It's like the mimic. It's like when the mimic attacks you, it automatically latches on, but you can make a save next turn. That's what I was double checking when I said there was no save.
Okay.
So his tail grabs you, and you are now entangled, ensnared. What is it called? Restrained. No, grappled. Grappled and restrained. All right. The DC save for that on your turn is 14.
Okay.
And that is a 14. It
Strength.
just says DC. It doesn't even give me an actual. It's so weird. But yeah, I would assume strength.
Okay.
And then that is Magmar's turn. He feels quite confident. Ushnas, starting at the top of you. You are grappled. Save!
No, I'm not.
You said 14, wasn't it?
So
Right.
I'm gonna make an
He
attack.
got a 19, so he's saved as fuck.
with my sword, and I'm also going to use my Orc Fury, which if I hit, will give me another damage die.
All right.
Spicy.
I'm not going to hit today.
Nope. Oh, you have
Ooh.
inspiration.
That's true. Let's see if it helps.
You.
Okay.
Oh! Max
Rome, you are a god.
17 for a hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes connection.
Words are useful sometimes.
Inspiration.
Oh,
You
Uh,
got this, buddy.
You got this, buddy.
Get in there.
All right, roll damage for Magmar.
So 2d6, and then another
Partial.
d6,
It's resistant to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing.
um,
That aren't magical,
and
but its weapon's magical, so that shouldn't be happening.
a 8 as well. So it's 23 damage. If he's resistance, oh no, he just
No, he's
said it
not,
doesn't
because
work.
your weapon should be considered magical, which wouldn't have resistance happen. But for some
Okay.
reason, Grants isn't counting it.
Resistance to slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing still does count if the magical or the weapon is magical.
This one's to non-magical attacks made of
Okay.
bludgeoning. A lot of 5e monsters are specific. If
To
it's a
non-magical,
non-magical weapon, then it's resistant. But if it is magical, then it's not.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the ones that are slashing are still resistant to magical slashing.
Yes.
And that's the Infruge.
Was that only one attack?
Did my save count as an attack or no?
No.
That didn't count as an
That was
action.
you were just restrained. Weren't
Yeah.
even taking the grapple. You were just restrained, so you could still attack and everything. That was just he could automatically hit you each turn.
Okay, I wanted to make sure I didn't.
No,
I thought
yeah, no,
that counted as an action.
Nope.
Well, for any one attack action, you get 2 attacks. So you have 2 attacks per one attack action.
23 hits is fuck, bro.
Let's go.
Wait, I have 2 attacks per attack action.
You have
Yeah.
2 attacks per attack action.
Because you're a barbarian, bro.
Yeah,
So
so
does that
for
mean
every
No, you attack twice total.
that
Because you still only have one action.
Yeah.
Well, that hit.
Yeah, that hit as fuck. 23 hit.
Before I started playing D&D, I didn't realize that hit as fuck and miss as fuck are 2 official D&D terms.
Oh, yes, they are.
8 and
I need
an
to add
additional
4
D10 for 4, so he takes an additional 12.
8, and then initial.
So
4.
just 12 total.
All right. So you sink your blade into Magmar 2 times, getting those just deep. The first time you thought you were gonna miss, but you remembered in the back of your head that Rome said you could do it. And you're like, you know what? I fucking can, Rome. So you use the power of manifestation and affirmations to make it occur. And you just sink that deep into him. You pull it out, and you come back in it feeling good with that second hit. And you are just taking chunks out of Magmar. He is looking injured and hurt, but not quite dead. On to Rome.
This live episode and podcast does give you credit for your psychology stuff over there.
What?
There was more in my head and I totally lost it.
Good work.
Happens to the best of us.
Having one of these next to me all night long is a bad idea.
I keep mine in my
It
bag.
is
That
getting
way I have to like
progressively harder.
lean down
Yeah,
for it,
nope.
so I'm not hitting it all
Right
night.
here. Bad idea. All right.
What you doing, Rome?
Before I jump, what you were asking about, RJ, is your Orcish Fury. You can use a reaction for a 3rd attack action. So you can actually have 3 attacks. It takes one of your Relentless Endurance, but you can have 3 attacks per round.
I don't see that on my D&D Beyond sheet.
No, Orcish Fury is just for extra damage.
It's a reaction. So you can expend a slot to take that as a reaction, which means you can use it in a turn as a 3rd attack. But it takes a point. That's probably what you were thinking of.
It just adds an extra die of weapon attack to it, and he did
So
that correctly.
there's
He did just
there's 2 different versions of it. There's one that's the extra damage, and then there's the one that's the reaction.
Yeah.
And the
I think actually-
reaction happens after my Relentless Endurance trait, which is if I'm dropped to 0 but not killed, I can drop to 1 HP per long rest. So if I drop to 1 HP, I can turn around and make an action after
As an
that.
extra attack. Yeah.
Only if he gets
Correct.
down to the
Yeah.
relentless endurance. Mm-hmm. What you doing, Rome?
I hadn't thought that far ahead. Oh, I'm gonna have to take a lot of damage getting out of here.
I don't want to make it too easy. I mean, dude, you have magic. You don't even have to move. Finish off Magmar.
Oh, I
I'm not
planned on
telling you how
doing
to
that.
kill things.
No, I already planned on doing that. I was gonna fling daggers at his head. So let's start with that.
Send it, bro. Send the dagger.
I'm actually.
Bushnot's ducks down.
You probably don't have to. Probably.
Well,
I'm
just
going
as
to throw Cerberus.
Alright.
Hopefully I
Attack.
can curve the bullet.
Get that wanted status curve bullet. Give me that attack roll.
Nice.
18 hits.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
I'm assuming they do not need to roll a DC for fire damage because they're probably
They are
immune.
immune to fire damage.
Six damage.
So you take 6 damage. 8. Alright.
And I had another idea until I forgot it, so I'm just gonna move.
Do it.
Hell yeah.
I'll move back.
Send it.
And that's Jung.
Yep, that's it.
Saphira!
6. So, as a bonus action, I'm going to convert my spell slots into
sorry.
You're
Sorry.
so good.
That's
so
the sound of you
sweet.
converting your spell slot.
There's like 6 of them outside.
So I'm gonna convert my no, you're so good. You're so good. Convert my spell slot into sorcery points so that I can hit 2 people with my twin spell. You know I'm gonna use chromatic orb. So that will take 2 spell slots. I'm gonna do a level 2 with cold action, and I am going to hit Red Rocket and who's this fucker up here? No, Magmar.
Magmar all the way up the top. Alright. Red Rocket
Yep.
and Magmar, roll me attack for Red Rocket first.
Where's my D20? There it is. $16.
16 total. 16 hits.
Woo!
Alright, Red Rocket hit. Roll for Magmar.
Ah, nat 20.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright, roll damage.
4d8.
Roll 48. Just give me one of those, and then roll me another 48 for the critical. Roll it.
7. 4. 8.
That's 26 damage.
Mhm.
Alright, then roll me another 4.
7. Oh, okay. 1. 8. 6. I rolled exactly the same, right?
They're
No, I
insanely
didn't.
dead.
They're insane.
They're both insanely dead.
Nice.
Okay.
Do you want me to do it, or do you want to take it away?
No. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm just like burning with power right now. Like flame, you know how it coats my skin sometimes? I'm like, oh, I'm fucking bitches up. I'm gonna flash them both at the same goddamn time, and they're gonna freeze so fast and so hard that they are going to solidify and explode.
I like it. Just puff
Yep.
steam and shards of ice explode out as these creatures fall down dead. On to Mesius!
Hey, what's up? Turn into the boy, the one burning boy that's left. I'm gonna hit him with it. Hit him with the cold.
Hit
Hit him with the cold.
Give me that attack roll.
What did I say earlier? Coco? Oh, well, shit. 3rd level. +7. Here we go. Nice.
25 hits. Why do you guys roll 25s and I can barely get past 10?
Because we're that awesome.
Hey, I got a 10 too.
The
I'm
game just
there with
doesn't
you.
want me to kill you guys. That's officially how it stands.
19.
19 damage, doubled for 38.
38.
Yep. Yup.
You did.
You did.
Nice.
Explain it or do you want me to?
Oh, I got it. So I just have to slay another homie to turn, and I fling it as the orb. I believe it's a crystal that I have, and I whisper to it, "Get in my face," and it turns into this small little like 4-inch blue orb, and it just hits his chest, and he freezes, and his like body like does that thing where it's like, and then it just falls into the lava.
Ooh, yeah.
Alrighty. The final salamander falls dead. Their body's not even existing anymore, as they've been all. I think all of them died to literally the sorcerers icing them to death.
OP.
So everyone fucking
Yo.
just disintegrated into water and then evaporated into nothingness. As the final salamander dies and his breath leaves his icy corpse, the entire volcano itself seems to calm, and the flowing rivers of lava stop and slowly harden over.
Ooh.
The volcano, which was once seeming very active and had smoke billowing out of its top, now much calmer and docile, almost dormant again.
Damn.
Okay.
Nice.
And as the volcano hits its calm, that's where we're going to end for the night.
Nice. GG, everybody.
Jeez, friend.
Yeah.
Sorcerer
High five.
Casters OP.
I didn't die.
Yeah.
Not for lack of me trying. With RJ's resistance, I still did like 50 something damage to him, and I hit him a total of like 12 times.
Damn.
Anyone else would have been dead.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I would have 100% of that.
Do you know how many
literally did
2d6s I
nothing
rolled
this
on that man?
Dude,
Y'all,
I'm pretty shocked I didn't somehow manage to die jumping over all that shit.
right?
Misty
Bro,
Steps.
Well,
When-
yeah,
I mean-
I don't have Misty Step to get back, so
But
So,
everything
True.
cooled.
yeah, I'm okay with that.
so you can walk past it.
I
When
literally
he
made it.
smiled, I shit myself. I was like, because the last time I did cold damage on a fire dude, he was like, LOL, it's too hot. It's so hot that it's cold.
it was like,
I smiled because you said level 4, and I was like, this dude has 22 HP. She could do her lowest level possible chromatic orb and still probably murk it in a single shot. So I was
I
like,
was worried.
That's how we
overkill
found it out.
was
I don't
my
think-
smile.
I didn't even know it was possible for me to do that much damage. And like
Yeah,
Mesius,
you rolled
bro.
like 37, so you ended up doing like 74 damage.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's more than Talar pops out with this full combo.
Yeah.
nuts.
I'm almost slightly disappointed that my role has not sustained combat.
Mhm.
Now I'm actually being a bard, and it's irritating.
You're not
Like,
singing enough
helping
to be a
and
bard right
healing.
now.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
none
you
of the
healed and helped today. That was
but
it.
none of the spells that I use require singing.
Yeah.
The ones that do, I always play music on Sirenscape when I do it. Or when
Unfortunately,
he
I
needs to get laid. Then
I
play.
don't have a pile
Yeah.
of skulls to put on your doorstep, my friend.
It's because they
Yeah.
all disintegrated into nothingness and evaporated away.
Right?
Yeah.
Even then, they were lava monsters, so they probably didn't have skulls anyways.
Probably more of a lava invertebrate type magic shit. It's okay.
I'm sorry, dude.
This was the encounter that I didn't expect to kill you. This was gonna be the one where the environment was gonna be a bigger problem. But y'all fuckers fucked. Whatever.
When I saw the environment and red things come on the screen, I thought you were gonna whip us with a red dragon, and I had a panic moment for a second there.
That's like an
Okay.
18 DC. You guys
yeah,
would die.
yeah.
I know, that's why I had a panic
You guys
moment.
would literally
You've
die.
been trying
I
to
would
kill
cry.
us lately.
Okay, let me get this straight. I do want to kill you guys, but not because I just said die. I want it to be like an ordained Hail Mary death. That is the
Oh,
plan.
Not like, LOL, red dragon, boop, done, all of you dead.
Like I rolled
So-
a nat 20. I'm so sorry, but you're re-roll a character because you're gone.
So, I went into Panda's chat yesterday and literally sat and messed with him for about 30 minutes about him not being able to kill Ushnats. And this fool threatened to make me make con saves for either having a heart attack or a brain aneurysm because that's the only way he could actually kill me.
You're
Watch,
experiencing
hey,
medical difficulties.
concept.
Well,
God.
starting to hurt.
Lord.
And actually, by that, it probably wouldn't work because I'm sure his DD would disown him and he'd lose all his powers.
By terrible
True.
happening to Mesia is having just clogged arteries.
For all the basics.
See, but that's believable.
I need to make you a disease roll, Kalen.
It's not even going to be, yeah, it's going to be like you're going to start making con rolls every game, every time we wake up. And if you hit a 1 at one point, you're going to just fucking die of like a heart attack.
I'll bring you
in
back.
the middle of the night from all your pastries.
There you go.
Every day I have 5%
I'll bring you
chance
back,
of
don't
being
worry.
dead.
Every day we have a 5% chance that Mesia dies.
That would be a fun roll to make every day. Every time we
it's
played.
fine.
That would be a
Yeah.
fun. What?
And then Anduin has to make a perception roll to notice that he died in time to revive him before he's dead.
Yeah, I can't notice a fucking 6'7" dead orc on the floor.
Oh no, we're talking about Mesius from all the
Oh,
pastries.
Mesius.
Oh,
He's gonna develop diabetes or some shit, and we're not gonna know how to say
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Oh, yeah.
All
All
guys.
right, are we rolling out?
Yeah.
Bye.
No Pyrefell
Play
this
the
week?
podcast.
No,
Nope.
next week
Relay the
for
one.
Firefell. Not
oh
tomorrow.
podcast came out.
Mr. Becca.
They came out this week. It happened.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
On time. High five.
Well, technically, West Haven was a day late because I forgot I had to upload 18 before up 19. But whatever, math is hard.
Yeah.
But West Haven on this 20. This episode on Thursday. Next episode, or second part of Pyrefell coming out on Saturday. We're not doing Pyrefell tomorrow, right?
Nope.
No.
All right, perfect. And then
Yeah.
Wednesday, Witcher for Diggy and RJ.
Yeah.
Hey.
Finally.
And then I think
Right.
Thursdays
Hopefully no
are now
technical
the new
difficulties
day
this
for
week.
Division. So
And then Division
Say again?
for Frank.
I said, and Thursdays are the new day with Zach for Division.
Nice.
What do
Which
you?
I have to call him out a little bit. I've been calling him Mr. Struts for fuck knows how long now. He just dropped the other day when RJ called him Struts. He's like, I think you're the only person that ever calls me Struts that I like.
Bro, what? I call you Mr. Struts all the time
I was
too.
like, what the
I'm
fuck,
calling you out
dude?
too, Zach. Goddamn
I
it.
started to call you Mr. Struts, and I have for
I
months.
feel like it's
You're
been
like,
a
I fucking
year.
hate that name.
Now wait,
He does. He doesn't
You
like
hurt my
it.
heart, man. You hurt my heart.
is it the difference between Mr. Struts and just Struts?
No,
I think it's
he-
Mr. Struts.
No, it was all Struts whatsoever. Like anybody
Oh.
who calls him Struts. The only
Dang.
person who's ever done it that he liked was RJ.
Shade.
I was like, I feel betrayed.
I've been hurting him unintentionally.
Why didn't you say anything?
Here I am. I'm like, I feel betrayed. You're like, oh, that poor kid. I'm the asshole, guys. I'm the asshole. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for support.
Love you guys.
Bye.
See you Wednesday.
Yeah.